What's up, y'all? Welcome back to this series. I feel like a genuine YouTuber there. That was kind of disgusting, but nonetheless, anyway, passing that point up, I hope you're excited because, wow, that last episode was insane, and it definitely left on quite an insane note with, I'm sure, lots and lots of questions. And hey, I hope this answers what you need to know, but nonetheless, if you could, drop that sub. It really means a lot. We are at like 820 now, which is crazy. Y'all's support is just growing, which is nuts. You guys are awesome. But anyway, drop any comments if you need to, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Now that everybody's here, we'll go ahead and get started. Would someone like to recap briefly what happened last time?
Yeah. Do you want to take it away, Kevin? Or...
Yes. So I believe we ended on Arinari and the old guy and all the Jonin and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then we moved on to talking a little bit about Arinari. He ended up being the child from the story, which could have been predicted. He has a curse, so to speak, but it is not like Izuto's. It is more like a spirit, excuse me, watching over him, protecting him or damaging things, stuff like that. And he doesn't necessarily control it. It is just a part of him. We then later on went to find, we didn't fight him at all, but then we went to go find Kamina for, the purposes of the futon and see what they want with her and all that stuff. And then we were tasked to clear out the yokai. We then, during our clearance with the yokai, encountered Ratsumi, who was just kind of messing up our stuff with her darkness and all that. Revealed something to Arata that neither Suiko nor Izuto knows, but it has definitely disturbed Arata. And now we are here because we ran into the Yokai Forest King. He put us in his Senjutsu. And we are finally free because Kamina is here and she's making fun of us.
Oh, I don't know if that's what she's doing. Izuto might be taking it that way.
Izuto is taking it that way.
I would like to note for the record that Izuto currently has, 15 points of damage on his actual health bar.
Yeah, he does. It did hit his green little bar there.
Yeah, I'm down for the first time I think in like 10 sessions.
You did
Ever
it!
Since the tomb. Ever since then, I was
fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna ask your guys' intentions here, because now that Kamina's here, I don't think it's realistic that you guys are gonna lose in any meaningful sense.
Agreed. Seeing that health and chakra, I think we're fine.
Okay, so. Well, I guess my question is, how much do you want to contribute to the combat? Do you want to kind of back off and just let her take care of it? Or you try to, support her?
No,
or
I'm
I
in
guess
there.
you try to, take it all for yourself?
I'm in there, like, somewhere.
For Arata's case, I don't think he's in the mindset to be dishing out numbers right now. I think him seeing Kamina walking over would feel relieved seeing his friends out, and he would, almost instantly plop down and just watch it all happen and try to figure out what's going on. Yeah. Think about life. Which I guess Stan would probably come comfort me, seeing I'm distraught, more than likely.
Yeah, and Than not doing terribly well himself.
Yeah.
What would Suiko, how would Suiko like to approach this?
I still think she would want to be on the front lines, but being cautious as this thing did just, almost kill us. Could have killed her. But yeah.
All right. So Kamina, supported in some small part by two of the members of the squad at least. Over time, slowly cuts away the woody flesh of the Yokai Forest King, like a lumberjack of yore. Finally, chopping off its head in a final flourish. The cloth around her sharkskin blade finally revealing some of the metal beneath by the end of it. The yokai falls to the ground, and sort of the limbs and moss melt away, revealing a large, like reddish orb that plops out of the center. Uh, Kamina walks over and picks it up and looks back at you guys. She says, "Oh, did you guys get attacked by that lady, the one with the claws?"
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Sorry
that was
about
a
that. I should have warned you. I thought she was here for me. I didn't think she'd just attack any old group.
Yeah, we've known about her. How are your fights with her? Have you fought her yet?
She nods and says, "Yeah, we've tangled a few times. She's typically backed off.
I see.
She looks tough, though. I mean, if she was really serious, I don't know if I could take her or not. I always got the sense she was more doing for fun rather than actually trying to hurt me."
Yeah. So, do you know anything about her, per se, ability-wise, and/or others?
She's strong, she's fast, she can summon up this misty substance. That's what I saw from a treetop, and I figured I better get over here quick. It's a good thing I did. You guys seem to have gotten yourself in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, she did. She did give us a beating. The yokai wasn't even the worst part. Um. So, what's up with the red orb from the king?
Oh, this? She lifts it up in one hand. Yeah, it's called red amber. It's what these forest kings make in their little chests. It's quite valuable, and it can be used to create pretty cool items. She like tosses it up in the air and catches it.
Well, it is yours. You did most of the work, unfortunately. As for the sword, though, it's not a normal sword. Can I see it?
Kamina says, "I would let you, but I'm pretty sure it would just try to cut you if you touched it."
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Probably best I don't. I guess. I mean, I'm gonna go check on Arata and the doggo and see how they're doing.
Kamina nods and sits down. The fight having probably taken out, like, I don't know, like a quarter of her health or so. So she did take some damage during the fight as well. So she sits down to rest.
We can take her.
Now's our time. You good, buddy? What's going on over here?
I'm just kind of like eyes glazed. It's very, very much like looking off. I look up as y'all walk up, trying to put on my best tough face, I suppose, and I'm just like, well, did y'all talk to her about coming to the thing? Trying to change the subject.
No, I haven't gotten to that. I'm more worried about you for now.
I'm all right. Beaten up like the rest of us.
Rhoda, could you do a quick perception check?
I would love to do a perception check for you. Do you want to? Is this a specific kind of perception check?
Nope.
Okay.
Just it's a fun.
How do you feel? How do you feel about first roll and that's 20? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So you feel in your pocket. There is a piece of paper that was not there before.
Okay. With a 20, can I infer that Ratsumi's the one that gave it to me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to pull it out right now. Okay, noted. Okay, I guess I don't really acknowledge it, but I know it's there. Yeah. What was the last question we asked, by the way, before I made that? Check.
Naruto was expressing his concern for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just overall, I mean, I think took a bit of a beating, Than too, so, trying to hang out, recoup a little bit. Really focus on this mission. It's pretty time sensitive, so like we need to hop to it, and I try to kind of stand up, and start moving.
Izuto looks you up and down, and then just gives a soft sigh and goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right." And moves on.
Kind of walk over.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
at least
I will be moving by myself. I won't be leading anybody or coming with anybody.
I will walk over for now.
Yep.
Kamina looks at you guys as you approach and says, listen, I feel kind of bad. I didn't expect you guys to get so, messed up by this. I mean, to be fair, you did say that you had experience with yokai forest kings before, and, you come from a place with a bunch of force. I figured you must have fought one, but apparently not.
You give me a couple more turns, we could have taken that thing down. No problem.
Kamina looks at you doubtfully and says, maybe, but I think at least one of your friends might have bit the dust, if you know what I mean.
Well, I wouldn't have taken it on in this current form anyway. And I give her a wink.
She's just confused.
Good.
Yeah, being hurt by the statement, and realizing that she didn't warn us that person was around, I kind of defensively and upset. I'm like, well, had we not been ambushed by something that 1 out of the 5 of us here knew about, it might have been a little different.
She nods. Hey, I already apologized for that. Don't pick on me. I didn't know she was after you guys. How was I supposed to know that?
I suppose when you're right, you're right. I kind of look at Izuto and Suiko, trying to see if they're kind of wanting to continue on our endeavor to ask her, since they seemed kind of iffy on it, about the whole situation, asking her to help.
All right. So Kamina, we were brought here to try to get you to fight the big Hoshigake guy, with the tattoos and stuff. By this futon lady. She seemed like she had something over you, but I think more or less you just like to fight. I am more on the side of you don't go and help the futon. I feel like they are in a sense using you to dictate where the land of waves is. Land of waves.
I think this is it might be. I can't remember what I named here. Let me check.
Is that the land of waves or land of
Mist?
No, it's a village hidden in
land
the
of
mist.
water. I'm very original. It's land of water. The land of waves is a separate country.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're two different things. I couldn't remember which. Anyway, it dictates the land of what the land of water does, I guess. So I'd appreciate it if further people did come to you, you wouldn't accept their request. And I guess I look at both of you to see if you guys agree with me.
I'm just kind of dull faced. I'm out of it, so I don't put up any stopping.
Kamina looks over at Suiko, who is probably carrying the most amount of stuff right now, I would guess, just because he generally does. She looks at you and sort of squints her eyes. She says, "You got any alcohol?"
Girl, after what I just went through, I fucking wish.
She grins and says, "A warrior after my own heart. I drank all mine days ago, unfortunately. Tell you what, how about I bring you guys back to town, and it'll be around on me." Listen, kid, she looks over at Izuto. I appreciate what you're saying and all. The way I figure, though, Imari sent you guys to come and get me to go talk to her. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll hear her out. I appreciate your insight on the matter, and frankly, and she gives you a wink back, she says, I don't intend on accepting anything unless I have a really good reason to.
Valid.
Works for me. You're your own person. I would just like to see what's under the wraps of your sword at some point, though.
Kamina says, listen, kid, if I get to Jonin rank, let's say, and we can have a little spar.
I immediately look depressed, realizing that I'm still.
He's not even. I wish Arana wasn't also depressed, or he would have ripped on that so fast.
In any case, with you guys having gained Kamina's cooperation, would you like to head straight back to town?
I'm fine with that. I don't think we had anywhere else because we were only worried about Ratsumi and her, so we kind of got what we were looking for. I think other two can speak up.
I mean, there's nothing really left for us to do here.
Not in particular, unless you want to go and track down Ratsumi, which...
Oh, yeah, that would go well.
So Arata's going to go ahead and firm no that one for the squad.
Yeah, I guess I have nothing.
Okay. In that case, I don't have a map for it, but Kamina does take you guys back to town over the course of the next day. It's about a day's worth of travel, a little less than a day. As per her offer, she does initially bring you guys to like a really seedy bar and offers to buy you all drinks.
Oh, yeah?
I would say whenever we like have a chance, whether it would have been like sleeping on the way there or even like sneaking into the like just going to the bathroom or something, I would like to check the letter away from everyone else.
Sure. Here, I will send that to you.
Okay.
Oh, he kept it secretly? Nice.
Just cool like that.
I want to make it clear I accept the drink.
I want to make it clear. I wrote a very nice note to a certain monk, and he has yet to get back to me. That's what I want to make clear.
You did write a formal note to that guy.
I spent so much. I didn't really spend that much time on it, but anyway.
I'm down.
So upset. I mean, granted, the Joni that died probably still has it, but yeah, it is what it is.
What are you gonna do? Are we full health, full chakra, by the way?
Yeah, after a day's worth of travel, yes.
I could have used the thing that would have.
Izito's at 1 chakra.
I was at 0 chakra for your information.
sorry. My bad. My brain's a little rattled.
Oh my god. Don't let it happen again.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Damn, I'm really glad I could nat 20 a perception check for a note in my pocket. I'm literally gonna lose my goddamn mind. I just
only
realized
the most
that.
important things do you get nat 20s on.
Genuinely. Alright, let's see.
Did you get a nat on that?
Izuto, I'm sorry, did you accept the offer of a drink?
If it is sake, yes. If it is anything else, no.
Oh, she's happy to buy you whatever you want.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Suiko, I assume, goes a little more ham than the other two, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make a constitution check.
Ayo, let's go. Just a +3. Ayo.
That's the most important things.
Oh god, I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna be the one that doesn't get the nat 20.
Not only do you not get hungover or anything or drunk or anything like that, you drink Kamina under the table. By the end of the night, she's just sort of like laying on the bar stool, sleeping, and you're happily downing your 6th or 7th drink.
Those Uzumaki jeans.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, never go into a drinking
competition.
Okay, so you guys spend the night at the bar, as you don't have anything else in particular that you can do at night unless you want to travel by night, which would be a very bad idea. At least in the city. When morning comes, a messenger arrives, taking Kamina to the Seashell Council. And delivering a message for you guys, informing you that the duel will occur in a day's time in a set of ruins that are a little bit north of the village. So it's up to you guys what you'd like to do next. You have a little bit of prep time is basically what I'm saying. If there's something you want to do.
So, to be clear between everyone, right now, most evidence is pointing towards like politically correct people, correct futons. right? That's where we're at?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you said it happens in a day's time? The fight does?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything off the dome that we can do. Do y'all have something off the dome that's like, hey, we should try this or do this?
Not a goddamn flip.
I guess like recheck Mizukage place, if anything has changed, but I mean that's kind of a reach.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because I don't think there's any clues we haven't checked on. Report.
I have more or less the shoes of everyone.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't have anything in particular that you'd like to prep for.
No, I was looking through it. I don't think so. Not off my clues.
Well, I mean, it's reasonable to spend the day just resting out after the experience that you guys had.
True.
I was gonna say, maybe I kind of want to check up with Matafusa, but if he's prepping for like a war and stuff and is not available to him.
It's funny that you should mention that. You head over towards the hideout. You're stopped about halfway there, however, by Matafusa, who is coming to speak with you.
Oh, convenient.
Let me put my map real quick. Matafusa, he appears out of a bit of a creek that you're traveling next to. He sees you and he says, "Hey, Izuto, I was just coming to talk to you. You got a minute?"
Yeah, I was coming to talk to you. What's up?
Ooh, cool. Yeah, so there was this old guy who gave me a letter a while ago. Remember I gave you the letter? I think I gave your buddy Arata the letter, actually.
I did mention that Matafusa gave it to us whenever I showed it.
Yeah, so that guy came back to me, and he had me take him somewhere that he isn't really allowed to go.
Where would that be? I am assuming it is the place where they're not allowed to go, where the
Massacres and shit happen.
Matafusa says, yeah, so it's like the easternmost isle. The Mizukage banned, like, some bad stuff happened there, and, like, he banned it. Nobody's allowed to go there anymore. There's, like, jutsu around it and stuff, but I can travel underwater pretty well, so I can get past all that. And he asked me to take him there, and I was like, you know, why would I? And then he had this big thing of gold, so I said, why wouldn't I?
Hey,
Fair.
you know what?
That's
Fair
valid.
enough.
That's valid.
But I felt kind of bad about it, though. He's just an old guy there, and if something is like, what if something happens to him? I don't know. I wanted to let you know, since, you know, it seemed like he knew you guys. At least he wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, we talked to him. He's an interesting guy. You know, comes up with the myths and some backstories that end up being a true. But you know, nothing too complicated. I give him like a quick rundown of what it is, but keeping away like the really, you know, like gory parts or, you know, crude parts. Just trying to give him a quick rundown. And basically, yeah, he's just trying to repay for sins, I guess. Like I said, interesting character.
Matafusa listens in rapt attention. He says, dude, that's crazy. Well, I mean, should I do anything? Should I, like, go and tell someone? I don't want to tell anyone, but I mean, maybe
no, we, you know, our team might check it out since we're a neutral party here. But, I mean, you'll be okay, Matafusa. I won't tell if you won't tell.
Matafusa nods, looking somewhat relieved. He says, well, that's a load off my conscience. I'm not really into this whole, like, intrigue stuff. I mostly just want to fight, you know?
Listen, I couldn't agree with you more. This whole little spy, you know, gizmo gadget mystery thing, not for me, man. Not for me. I just want to see something big, and I want to punch it really hard.
Matafusa grins and says, "Yep. Well, hopefully we live long enough to make that happen, huh?" With, these tales of massacres and all this crazy stuff. There was a big thing that happened at the temple the other day. If you know, I don't know if you heard, but like a bunch of Jonin died and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was there for that, man. It was one of the, I guess, the sparrows. I'm sure you've heard of him at this point. They're crazy strong, but it's this one mysterious guy. He has like a whole guardian spirit thing. Anyway, he's just, they are powerful. I wanted to. They didn't let me.
My team said I shouldn't.
We don't know enough things. I was like, we can find out things if we fight him, but no.
Matafusa grins in commiseration. He says, "Well, maybe next time he shows up, you and I will be there together, and can make a little team of two."
Hey, we're a power duo, Matafusa. You and me. We got this.
He gives you a nice, firm handshake, trying to squeeze your hand as much as possible.
Yes.
And he says, "All right, well, I better get back to the hideout. I'm really supposed to be there anyway. So, hey, let me know how the duel goes. You guys were invited, right?"
Yeah, we were.
Lucky. I mean, they're only allowing a couple of the partisans on either side to come with, and I got beaten out by one of those stupid Jonin. Probably stronger than them anyway, but whatever.
You are most definitely stronger than them. I saw nobody at that camp worthy of being higher up than you, except your leader. Your leader looks really strong.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's pretty strong. If he wasn't, I wouldn't be there with him, right?
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
All right. Well, let me know how it goes. Write down the blow by blow, so to speak.
Oh, for sure. I'll give you the real time.
All right. Well, see you later. And
See
he
you, Matafusa.
pops back into the creek and disappears.
Oh, that was convenient. I guess I'll head back to town.
Okay, while that conversation was happening, I would like to talk to Suiko.
Oh, good. We're in the tree together.
Yeah, we are hanging out in the tree together right now. Yeah. So, Suiko, how are you feeling so far about the trip?
How about you? You look a little shaken up. How are you feeling?
That's bit of an understatement, and yeah, it'd be really nice if you could get a little dragon help. How's it going on that end?
He's still.
Do you make an insight check?
Oh my god. I always forget. +6. Let's go.
Oh, I was the one that ruined it, even though it's a 19.
Yeah, he seems a little more interested than he normally is.
Okay. I relay this information to Arata.
Wait, what?
God damn it.
What? So he's seeming a little more lively.
Yeah, less
That's
scared
good.
than he was.
That's good. Have you tried talking to him lately?
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's not
There's
what-
What?
confusion
Oh
here.
god. Oh god. What?
Wait, what happened?
No,
the insight's
I was
on you.
saying- Yeah, I was saying that Arata seems more interested in the dragon than he normally is.
Oh, that's
Not
what you.
anything about your dragon.
Okay.
I see.
Gotcha.
That was funny. I was like, I really.
I thought the insight was for the dragon. Me and Suiko had the same mindset. I thought the insight was for the
I'm
dragon.
glad Arata and I are in the same headspace here.
That's funny.
I forward that to Arata. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I guess. How's the dragon? You seem like you're more interested in it. I guess.
Yeah, I am more interested. It would be nice since we're fighting, giant tree creatures and sparrows that are absolute machines to have a dragon on our side.
I mean, you can make you have some time here to meditate and like try to get in contact with your dragon if you want to.
Yes, sir. I would like to do that.
I'll say I will leave you to it, Suiko. I was wondering how all that's going, because it would be good to have some help.
Okay, and just to be, so we're all on the same page here. Arata was being genuine and everything.
Oh, he was genuinely interested. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Cool. Let me meditate on my dragon, please.
Yeah. So wisdom check.
Okay, I think I messed up last time, and y'all couldn't hear me because I muted my mic because I'm
I'll
stupid.
say, since you're not
why is
spending the
doing
day
this?
doing anything else, I'll let you roll with advantage.
So
'cause you
Hatsumi
basically
left me a
tried 2
note
times.
that said, "All it takes is
Oh,
a single
shit,
sip of
Steve.
dragon's blood,
You need it.
and the
I want
beast
my net
within
20
is
back,
released.
please.
Just have your friend manifest a
Nope, only
single
on-
piece
only
of
on
flesh and
unimportant
take a
things
bite.
you have that.
If you
That's how
want
we
the
do it in
power
this
to
team.
defeat me, that is.
Your
So
dragon,
I
as
need a
soon as
bite
he
of this
felt,
dragon.
the presence of that other being at the temple, he's retreated pretty far inside. You can't consciously reach him right now. There's no communication possible. You think maybe he might be able to contact you through dreams like he did at the start, but that's kind of the limit of the communication right now.
Right. This is the day before the whole match, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are we doing anything else, or can I go to sleep?
Did we ever? Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Um,
Never mind.
Love that.
Sorry.
all right. So,
Actually,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry. I just wanted to talk to the team about that very blatant warning Arinari gave me about all the signs pointing towards his whole blood magic nonsense messing with my dragon. Feel like it's very clear it has something to do with my dragon, obviously.
Yeah, so just kind of team meeting, going over it, just talking about it.
Yeah.
Before nighttime.
I mean, like, do we have any idea what the situation should be? Because we're probably going to encounter him again, right?
More than likely.
Yeah.
We'd be hard-pressed not to.
And if I'm assuming things correctly, I assume he bathes in the blood of my dragon. It probably gives him some advantage over it, if I had to throw that out there.
Possibly.
So-
Did you... Well, I don't know if Arata's allowed to ask this. Did you ever let us know about how, like, you have the part of the dragon that's, like, not... Like, because you took a part of the dragon, can you do anything with that, or no? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because Hudson had said that, like, you kind of, like, not on purpose, like, you had taken a part of the dragon's power.
Well, no, it willingly gave it to her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At that time, to heal, basically to heal what it considered to be its brother, the Wind Dragon.
Gotcha. Is that something that you can use, or is that something that do you think will impact the situation?
I'm wondering if it would impact the situation, because I would assume he has some advantage over the water dragon. I would assume his powers could somehow interrupt mine if I had to throw it out there.
Also, Liko, the power that you have, it was the healing one, and that requires a willing creature. So, I mean, you'd have to get him unconscious in order to use that on him, or unless he was willing to let you do it.
Oh, is that
But that is something she can do without, like right now.
Yeah, she can do it whenever.
Okay.
So that's the part of the dragon's power that I got?
Yep.
Okay, just the healing thing?
Just the healing thing. If you recall at the time, like, you were trying your best to heal the dragon, and you weren't rolling high enough, so it eventually just gave up and said, all right, it ceded that portion of its power to you completely.
Fine.
It was like this how I never gonna roll high on wisdom checks. Okay, well, anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there since it's very obvious this guy has something bad to do with my dragon, and I want to be cautious around that moving forward.
It's valid.
Yep.
I have a couple ideas as well, but I guess we'll need more information on it.
Well, do you want to say the ideas or no?
Yeah, just in case.
Well, it is. I'm assuming a paranormal thing that has a physical, like,
Form of some kind.
form at some points.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming if we, and this is a wild idea here, it did the like, hold on. It did the pools of blood that, like, spelled out blood god or blood demon or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I am assuming that while it might not touch the ground, it does have arms and a physical manifestation, So I would assume that if we throw something to color it, we could see it.
So
Like
you think it
top,
just turns? So you think it
or-
just turns invisible,
I think
or
yes.
possibly? Okay.
I think it could. I think it is possible it disappears, but it manifests back at some point.
Okay.
And it would be nice to throw like a powder of chalk or
Yeah.
flour or something Ghostbuster style
Yeah, I
to
can-
find out.
We can definitely go like buy something where it's like a little bit of paint or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to have like a little ball of some.
Yeah, in case we don't have.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think that is good as like a just in case thing.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm definitely willing to. Well, I have 50 Rio, and I don't know if that'll get me very far with purchasing. Little...
No, you can buy it. Yeah, you can buy a can of paint for like 1 Rio.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Then
go
yeah.
ahead and buy a can of paint, then put it in like little containers, I guess.
Like little like paper, because you know how there's like the ball paper bombs, basically
Yeah.
that, but with paint.
Okay, you guys are getting ready to go prank someone.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
We're gonna egg his house actually.
Worst case scenario, I end up egging somebody else's house.
Oh my god. Can we paint the
Alright.
Hokage monument?
No.
Oh, they're
That's
kinda-
probably not good for international.
Wait,
relations.
what do you want to paint?
Nothing. In the first episode of Naruto, he paints the Hokage monument.
Oh, yes.
They'll probably think it's another village and then actually start war.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably not good.
But yeah, no, I do think the
But
paint
when we're
idea is kind of
calm,
cool.
I can get behind it.
I do like the paint idea. Also, we will not be disrespecting. Okay, it's fine. Continuing on.
Okay. You can add. You can get about 10 little paint bombs. in your
Okay.
inventories.
Good at the
Does this
throwing
cost us a Rio?
This does cost you a Rio.
I'll buy it.
whole
I'll buy it.
whole
Let me buy it.
Rio, bro.
No, let me buy it, please, for love of God.
Oh, you want to buy it? Okay.
Yes.
Thank God, that puts me back at 50.
I was my number ended in a 1.
That's tough.
Now it's rounded.
There you go. You're welcome.
It's all
Uh,
from
Exactly.
So 10 paintballs.
And whoever's good at throwing should probably keep those. I'll keep,
When
I'll keep,
you
like,
can you use Dex to throw, or is it strength?
It would be Dex. It is.
Sweet.
I will take like 2, but everything else can go between you.
Okay. I have
I'm assuming
good
some of my
decks.
jutsu with like the earth thing and the mud balls can kind of cover it if I needed to.
True. Okay. I have my 10 paintballs, and then how many are you giving? Are you like giving 8 to split between me and Suiko, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take 14. Yeah, I'm thinking in my head too, I literally grab like all of them and like chunk it at it. Like if I'm allowed to do that in one action, because I'm imagining they're pretty small, just a handful of them and like shotgun throw them just at the whole thing.
You guys are just planning on pranking someone, I think.
We actually
I don't know what
we
you're
are.
talking about.
Joke's on you. We're actually gonna try to find the Mizukage and just throw the paint on him.
It's
So-
gonna be such a
Nice.
cool prank. It's gonna be such a cool prank when I put him in an imperial dust funeral. It's gonna be so cool, guys. It's gonna be so prank worthy.
Okay. Besides that, I think I am good for now.
I think I'm good. No, I guess not. I would like
To well, no, because of the stupid war.
Never mind.
Okay. In that case, the day passes. You guys spend another night in the village, and come morning, you head north to the dueling ruin, I guess.
Poggies on a melody.
As you approach the bridge where everyone is gathered, there we go. As promised, Sheena is there, along with Kamina, and then the partisans on either side, sort of facing each other off. Sheena looks over and seeing that you guys have arrived, says, "Welcome, villagers hidden in the mist. You're welcome to be observers here, as both sides consider you a neutral party, along with myself. Please stay out of the duel. Do not interfere in any way. Merely observe and be sure to report the results truthfully to whoever may ask.
Understood.
For
I would
sure.
I'd like to activate Dust Coat.
It does have an 8-hour length time, so I'm just gonna activate that while we're just vibing for now.
So paranoid.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm not activating wind friction shatter while I'm at it, but that only has a minute, so I feel like that'd be a little less worthy of my chakra.
All right.
Are they dueling on the bridge here?
That's where the duel is supposed to start.
Alright. Is there a viewing area that we are supposed to go to? Or has she just not said it yet?
No, you're allowed to go wherever as long as you don't get in the way.
Okay, I was gonna do that. Alright, me and Than kind of hop up on this side over here.
Well, we're easy to
Izuto's gonna be right there.
He's like, alright, let's go!
Izuto's gonna be chilling right there next to Kamina.
Sword. Being, like, concerned, and kind of... Like, I look at Than and I tell him, I do want to watch a fight, but I tell Than to keep watch on, like, sniff in the air. Specifically for Ratsumi. Though, like, other people's fine, like, specifically.
Alright, and can make a perception check.
Okay.
As you sit there next to Kamina, Kamina whispers over to you, Izuto, and says, you should have seen the look on her face when I said no. It was worth coming back all on its own.
Hell yeah.
I wish I did. I don't like that woman.
Thantos smells someone coming from the south.
Son of a bitch, bro. I hate it here. I hate it here, Hudson. Okay. I hop over to Suiko, and I'm assuming the fight's kind of getting ready to start.
Sheena's basically giving the last like rules of the fight, basically.
Okay, did Than recognize that it was Ratsumi? Since I was looking for Ratsumi, or no?
Doesn't think that it's Ratsumi.
Okay. I just let Suiko know, and I'm just like, hey, just so you know, Than is sniffing a little something coming from the south, so we need to keep an eye on that.
And it's no one that he recognizes.
Not particularly.
Who the hell could that be?
Is this who I? I look at Than and I just say, "Is this who you smelled?"
Thantos yips.
I hate it here.
The Chunin runs up and he waves his arms. He says, "Stop! Don't start!" He runs up and whispers in Drakama's ear for about like a solid 20 seconds. As he whispers in the ear, Drakama his face colors and he looks really, really angry. He steps forward and faces everyone, and he says, "I've just been informed that my encampment has been attacked by the Sparrow third party, the known allies of the collaborator Imari." She points at her. As such, this duel cannot proceed. I would not trust any results that she would not be willing to cheat to gain. I need to go tend to my people.
I asked if I can go with him to check on Matafusa.
Drakama looks at you and says, "Yes, of course. He always spoke highly of you. I hope whatever we find there, it will convince you as to the untrustworthiness of the futon."
Yeah,
I give a nod.
I would definitely want to go to Amari and question her, but if there's other things that need to happen in this moment as I'm walking over there.
Not in particular. But what happened to Sheena? I didn't mean to move her.
Sheena's on Amari's side now. she's chosen her side. She's no longer neutral.
All along.
Sure, you can head up to Amari if you want. Basically, both sides kind of go back to their corners at this point and get ready to depart the area.
Okay.
What's Amari's facial expression looking like?
You can make an insight check.
Oh, good. Here's another net one. Why couldn't I roll that high with my dragon? Why can I never roll that high with my dragon?
It's the fates. 21. Imari looks genuinely surprised. However, she doesn't look like sad by the situation.
Yes.
She's not like, "Oh man, that's horrible." She's surprised, but it's a happy surprise.
Yeah.
She does look happy.
Yeah.
I do stomp over, just a kind of off the immediate assumption that what I've heard is true, and I kind of walk over and just stop in front of her, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna need a good explanation because if this is true, I'm a little pissed that you tried to play my my nice side."
Amari says, I think it's pretty obvious what's happened here. Jakama has staged a false flag attack, hoping to pin it on me. He would slaughter his own followers if it meant getting Shinna and her folk on his side.
Listen, I talked to Drakama, and they are fighters, but I don't think they would slaughter their own kind. I think that's not true.
I think he's a little too simple to think of something that conniving.
That elaborate.
Yeah.
Amari shrugs and says, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sparrow came up with the idea for him. He might be a puppet on their string for all I know. Or do you doubt that they would be so devious?
No, they would.
She nods as though her point has been proven.
Yeah, I hate her. I actually don't hate her because she's kind of, yeah. Anyway, I guess I turn and look at Izuto and I'm just like, are you gonna go help them out?
Yes, I will be following them. I also need to make sure, in all intents and purposes, this isn't a lie. And if we get information about the sparrows,
yeah,
all the better.
I look at the Kiri Chunin real quick, and I say, can you give me a brief description of this sparrow?
He shakes his head. He says, I was one of the scouts. I wasn't in the place at the time. I went back to help when I heard the fighting, but one of the Jonin told me to get out of there. He said that there were two of them.
Oh,
shit. Well, if this is true, we need to go now. And I kind of step up, realizing if this is not a lie, then we do all need to go. And I guess I turn and look at Imari, and I'm like, hey, if I found out you had anything to do with this, I'll find a way to make you regret that.
Your ass is grass, kid.
Your ass is grass, kid. She's not being happy about foul play.
Turns her nose up at you and says, I had nothing to do with it, so if you find any proof, it's because Jakama planted it.
Okay.
Well, for sure. And I turn, I suppose I kind of look at Sheena as well going by. And I say, hey, if you can come or someone, if both Sparrow are really there, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Sheena looks very concerned by all this. She looks over at Kamina and says, would you be willing? Kamina shrugs and looks over at you guys and says, kids, I don't know if I can help you here. If I go and defend Drakama's encampment, it looks like I'm taking sides.
Listen, think of it as getting to finally finish your fight with the rat fighting one you fought with. I don't know if she knows her name or not. I would have said Ratsumi, but I don't know if she knows who that is. But
she says, yeah, kid, I'm not that interested in fighting that lady. I don't have anything in particular against her.
Well,
you're gonna put me in a spot.
Glory shall be ours, Kamina. There's even a blood god among them, and I will be the one to defeat him.
All right. Well, if y'all won't help us even just to defend, if y'all won't help us defend people of your own land, then that's your own damn fault. And I try to start running or start going along, following Drakama, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't know my way.
I've been at homie Drakama's side this entire time.
All right. You head out with Drakama's group, rushing back at top speeds down to the hideout. It still takes, even at top speeds, it still takes you guys probably about an hour or so to get there.
Not the crabs.
You arrive from the east, and Drakama immediately goes around. He points his hand at his followers and says, "Check the bodies, see if anyone's alive." And they begin sort of running around.
So I would like to help as well when he calls that. I will help take orders from him. So
yeah, I will be helping.
All right. So you can go ahead and make medicine checks if you're looking for the bodies.
Okay, there we go. Harada Than. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I don't think Than. I think Than would just stick with me in this moment, so I don't think he's actually making. Can I get advantage on that if he's with me? Or...
Ayo, 2 8s.
I don't know how much he'd really help.
Sure.
But...
You get if Than's helping you. Sure.
Okay. And this is just a medicine check, you said?
Yeah.
We tried. Izuto tried.
Sheesh.
Covered.
Arata's rolling today.
Okay. So with a 20, you do confirm, in fact, that all the people here are dead.
Let's go.
Good job, Arata. Yes, I love using my 20s.
They were killed by what you're pretty sure now is Ratsumi, in her, when she's trying her hardest.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are also evidence of, particularly the crabs, being destroyed by crushing blows and burning jutsu or burning effects. You find that basically all the crabs, I'll say with that 20 yet, you get the sense that the crabs were almost drawn to Arinari or whatever is helping him, and immediately attacked it. You get the sense that they were driven kind of crazy by its presence.
Fun.
Okay. Can I make a smell check since I know Ratsumi scent pretty well now, to see if I can get a hint of it?
Sure. I'll let that carry over with the net. Well, actually, I guess that is no. You'll need to roll a perception check. You can roll with advantage.
Yeah. Than would be sniffing as well. Yeah.
Right.
Not bad.
Okay, 23. Yeah. So there's no hint of Ratsumi's scent.
Okay. Or the other scent.
Well, no, the Arinari, yeah, you know his scent as well, and yeah, he was definitely here.
Okay. Well, okay.
I mean, you can make an intelligence check if you want.
Well, I guess more my question would be: is there holy shit?
Dude.
Okay, well,
This has been building up for half a year. You deserve this.
So, I'll spell it out for you.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was gonna just ask, but I didn't know how to ask. Okay, that was the assumption. Cool.
If there's something, I feel kind of bad because if there's something else that you want, you can go ahead and ask.
Well, it was well, no, that answered the question I was going to ask.
Okay.
In a sense. Okay. I kind of being very worried, realizing what's happening here and everyone's gonna die. I kind of run over to Suiko. I'm like, hey, did you get any talks with your dragon last night?
Wait. I'm gonna give you one more thing with the nat 20 because I think you would have pieced this together as well.
Okay. Well, fuck me sideways, eh? Cool. Awesome.
Love that.
Well, I will continue on my contingency plan.
I can go to the bathroom real quick, but you guys can discuss.
Cool.
Okay, well, I would just run up to you in a bit of a panic, and I'm just like, hey, were you able to talk to your dragon at all? Able to communicate with it at night at all through your dreams or anything?
Sure wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you know if you were to try, would you be able to manifest a part of the dragon?
The healing part, yes. Wait, what do you mean? When use its power, or
kind of in the sense of would you be able to create a physical part of the dragon or no? Is that something? Did you try that?
Are you trying to have this conversation away from Izuto?
Not really. I'm just kind of full panic mode, so I don't even know what the hell you're doing.
Great.
I'm disregarding Izuto.
I'll just say I'm looking for Metafusa.
Great. Yeah, seriously, where is he? That is something I've never tried before. I can try and talk to the dragon again and give it a shot? Why? What is going on?
I have a gut feeling it could help us.
Wait, with what? Can I have like more information to go off of?
Listen, sometimes you gotta trust Arata, and Arata, as Arata, I feel like it would help us in this situation. It's more of a contingency plan than anything.
Right now, in this very second.
Listen. Okay, I cannot verbalize to you at this moment. You will understand in the future. If you can somehow manifest a part of this dragon as a possible contingency plan, that is what is important right now.
I will say I will talk to the dragon. I will do my best, but also it did kind of say that it didn't want to help anymore.
Yes.
So when it asked me why should it help me, my response should be
that like most of the people in its land are dying. Could be an option. You could say your friends are dying. You know, he doesn't know these people aren't really your friends, so.
Okay, all right. Everyone's going to die in the land of mist if it does not help us, is what I'm gathering.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. And...
Lots of death. I don't know if you can see what's around us right now, but lots of death.
Okay.
Izuto, go ahead and make an investigation check real quick. You said you were looking for Matafusa, so this is for
I was indeed.
Okay. Yeah. So you find a note on the Drakama's table, his little war table there. It is from Matafusa. It indicates that he was going to go to the village for the day.
Okay. Thank Christ.
Excuse me.
I would have done some things if he was doing.
Rusty.
All right, guys. You guys seem to be having a very lengthy conversation. Should I step away?
Yeah. One more thing, Arata.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry, but am I manifesting this dragon to fight with us, or?
Literally just like the tiniest portion, rather like a scale, a whatever. I just need a tiny part of the dragon as a just in case. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's a just in case thing.
But he just got to show up. He doesn't have to fight, to be clear.
It doesn't even have to be the whole him, is what I'm clarifying.
Okay.
I look at Arata, puzzled. I wasn't here for this. What secrets are we keeping from Izuto, guys? What's this about?
Because if he doesn't have to...
I turn to Izuto and I'm like, I'm just seeing if Suiko can create some part of the dragon. Especially seeing as Arinari seems to have some background with it. I think a tiny piece of the dragon could help us if needed.
Huh.
Even if it's not the whole dragon.
Big leap, but okay.
You want me to do this right now? Should I park my ass and meditate?
Yes.
Okay. Hudson, how are we feeling about that? Can we sit on the ground and meditate?
Ooh, sure, go for it.
Fuck.
You guys watch as Suiko sits there meditating. The remainder of Drakama's group, having sort of finished their search of the area, Drakama looks over at you guys and says, well, that's it. This is all out war, kids. I need to go gather up the rest of my group and get ready. You're welcome to join us if you're ready to finally take a side. But if not, I'll have to ask you to, stay out of my way.
Genuine. I wouldn't say.
I look back and genuinely ask for an answer from you two.
Okay.
Because I am genuinely okay with both choices.
I'm
okay. Well, there's three choices. I'm not okay with siding
no,
with
okay
the
with
other
yes.
one. I'm okay with siding with them or not fighting.
I turn and kind of look at Izuto asking, and I'm just like, hey, talking to Imari there at the end, I know this is purely a gut call, but I really do believe that they did not have anything to do with this. And I don't know what the Sparrow's goal is with starting a war, but I think that is just what they're trying to do right now, is start war. Between messing with the Mizukage, messing with your two clans, I think they're just trying to start war. And I kind of look at Jakama, even knowing that he doesn't really respect me, and I'm like, look, man, I know that you don't think highly of me, especially since I am not really the super war fighting type. But I really don't think either of y'all are at fault, and we need to figure some shit out before a big war starts. I know this isn't gonna get anywhere, but I'll hear what he has to say.
What am I supposed to do? She's gonna be coming for me after this. She knows that she has a numerical advantage now. I need to start preparing traps, preparing new hideouts. Otherwise, she's gonna kill all my people.
Hey,
Is that what you'd have me lead them to?
Listen, I'd prepare your traps, prepare your stuff. From everything that I can, and for whatever respect you have for me, I really don't think either of y'all are the ones at harm, and I think you're both being played. And then I look at Izuto. I'm not taking a side if there is war, because I won't feel right killing either side, because I think both sides are innocent right now.
Jakama says, listen, it seems like you'd prefer that this thing go down another way, which I would too, to be honest. A lot less death that way, that's why I went for the duel. I'll tell you what. How about if I can avoid fighting for 3 days, at the end of it, you guys join my side.
Arata, how are we feeling about those odds?
Wait, so he's saying if he doesn't fight for 3 days, then we have to join his side because he will start fighting after these 3 days?
No, it's saying like he either fights now because they're gonna prep because their numbers are low, obviously.
Yes.
And the other side of the war would win.
Mm-hmm.
But he's taking the risk of not fighting back for 3 days and taking like the losses that might come with that, and taking that gamble. In order for us to get information, and if he takes that gamble, he wants us to side with him. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, that's basically what I said. Of like, they're just not gonna fight for 3 days.
Well, yeah.
I liked your explanation, Izuto.
Why don't I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself.
I'm confused by his. Okay. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just confused because it's just a weird offer, I guess, in my head. But I mean, I look at it, I'm like, if you can give me 3 days, then I will fight by your side. That's just not true. I will say, I think Arata's lying in this moment because he wouldn't want to pick sides. If I'm being honest, Arata would not want to pick a side here because he thinks both sides are truly innocent, but he wants to buy time. So if I have to roll a deception check, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Yeah.
My God,
It's been too good. It's been too good.
No, don't be
Oh!
like that.
Oh my god. Let me check his insight.
Don't tell me
Alright.
19 doesn't get it. I'm gonna be so sad.
Roll insight. Let's really think the story.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Oh.
He nods and he says, alright. I'll trust you, Arata. I mean, you seem to be good friends with Izuto here. Izuto is good friends with Matafusa. As far as I'm concerned, at least Izuto and Suiko, they would fit in right well at our camp.
Yeah, I won't roll insight for Arata, but I will just be like, Drakama, listen. At the end of the 3 days, I'd join you now, to be honest with you. I don't like that I'm a warrior person. Too much slithering around. I'll join you at the end of the 3 days.
I appreciate that. We'll be counting on your support then. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to keep my people out of the fight for 3 days. We'll be retreating pretty far to the northeast, so you can find us there.
Okay.
You know.
We will keep that in mind, and we will obviously not share that information with anyone else.
Okay. Drakama nods, bidding his farewell, and he and his group head out.
I look to Arata, I'm like, yeah, what the hell's going on?
We
Uh-huh.
need to either.
Arata, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes.
You're being weird and you're
Let him
being
finish.
very
I
tiptoey around your answers. Let me
Let
finish.
him
think you're right.
Um, and I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you two things.
Mhm.
I trust you, like I trust family.
Mm-hmm.
With whatever your decision will be, I will go with it.
Mm-hmm.
I already gave my word to what's his face, the Hoshigaki guy, that I will fight with him in the 3 days. I have yet to go back on my word, and I will not do that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are probably not the most inclined to. If things don't end up happening in 3 days, I will be siding with them.
Okay.
Now, the other thing. You obviously, I'll roll insight. I'll roll insight on this.
For what part?
For the conversation that is trying to, like Izuto kind of came in on your weird obsession with the dragon now.
Okay.
To see like what is up with that. It
Arata,
is fishy, but I guess I will see how fishy.
you cut Arata off. Arata, finish your sentence. I need to know. What are we doing? We should do either.
Well,
So to be clear, I'm not enforcing this rule. Arata, you can reveal what you want based off of that or not.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's clear he's like. I think it's very like because while I am like quote unquote trying to hide it. There's no real way to hide my weirdness right now. So, I think with your insight, sure, it is very clear that I am like hiding information, but I think that's been clear for a while. So,
Okay. Well, listen, I guess I trust your decisions, but I don't like this whole secrecy BS that you're doing. I'm not a very big fan, and it's making me very upset.
Risk? You just not let him tell us?
I will. Okay. The problem here, guys, and this is, I told you from the very beginning. A lot of it has to do with my clan, with background, with things of that nature. I don't know what I can and cannot say in order to cause future problems or have future things be an issue. So I will explain everything when the right time comes. As for now, I don't think I can just drop it all.
I put my life in your hands every day we go out on this stupid mission with this stupid rain and this stupid water. And I understand we all have our secrets, and I get that, okay? I really do. But this whole thing is it's just not you, man. It's just not you. It's some weird, I don't even know.
Yeah,
it really feels like it feels like, I don't like this. Just
it's not.
your plan.
It's not me, but it's the position I've been put in between our village and my father and this shitfest, as I point to like the 20 bodies around us. That is now happening. So I'm sorry that I'm a little stressed and trying to figure things out. And it's also not easy if we're really going to get into it when your friends walk into mummies and get fucking curses all willy-nilly, okay? It's not easy on any of us right now.
Whatever. I'll be at your father's feet. You let me know what we're doing.
I just want to know. I'm not even mad. I just want to know. You're killing me here.
Want to know what?
Everything that you're hiding. I'm not even angry. I just need to know.
For sure.
Not angry, just disappointed.
Exactly.
I like grab Arata by the shoulders and I'm like, please, I'm not gonna be angry. You're killing me with curiosity here.
I go around and kind of like organize the bodies in a respectful way so they're not doing things. Obviously trying to take out most of my attention on this.
I think first off, let's go find Matafusa and at least tell him where his clan is and everything. To get him to safety. Do what?
I said I'm sure Drakama would have done that. It's because he said he was getting the troops.
Oh, okay.
At least I think so. I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah. In that case, our goal needs to be to find these bad people. Yes. Okay. I kind of huff, and and walk over. I guess seeing easy to do this stuff. Let's and you said, because when I rolled my smell, I didn't smell Arinari, or I didn't smell either of them, correct?
Here?
Like, or
No,
even the
you smell-
direction. Say that again.
So you did smell Arinari here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a direction out of that. I believe you rolled pretty high for that. It's like a 23, I think.
It was
23.
my 12 plus 6 was 3.
Yeah, so you'd be able to get a direction from that. He, after whatever occurred here, he started moving to the northeast.
Okay. I kind of start walking to the northeast.
Well,
But-
I mean,
and-
out of the outside of the hideout, not like like, because this is all underground.
Oh yes, getting to the outside. I walk to the outside of the hideout, wherever that is. And I guess as we get to the edge, I kind of pause and I turn around to Izuto and Suiko, understanding that I've been hiding a lot, and I kind of I think, should put myself in the moment here. Arata kind of stops, and you see him kind of somewhat mentally break down, and even finally almost you see kind of eyes glass up watery, but kind of wipes it away, right? Just from stress, trying to hide it. And I just huff, and I'm like, look,
Yes.
to keep it short and sweet, Ratsumi has powers that apparently stem from the Inuzuka clan. I don't know if it's from a dark past. I don't know what, but it is something that I didn't know if I wanted to share or not. Being as y'all know, I'm quite prideful of my clan, and I really want them to succeed. That being said, and I pull the note out of my pocket, and I kind of I guess just drop it on the ground. I don't even hand it to anyone. I just kind of drop it on the ground where it's visible. I'm like, I have been told by Ratsumi that I can gain these powers of hers by consuming part of a dragon. And that's why I was telling you as a contingency plan. Part of the issue here is I don't know if I'm going to absolutely go berserk or what happens. And so that was another reason I wasn't sure if I even wanted to, but I just wanted to have it in case it came down to it. So, what I'm going to ask y'all right now is, first off, do we want to chase these people down? Secondly, if we do, one, I think I'm going to need part of that dragon. Two, and I look over at Izuto, you're probably going to have to be willing to use that power.
Yeah, I trusted you to end me if I went berserk. I hope you trust me to end you.
All right.
We'll call it even.
As long as we are all on the same page. And I feel a lot more relieved kind of releasing all of this, and I kind of wipe my last few tears away. I'm like, look, after we do defeat these shitheads of humans, if y'all could just not express to anyone, including Kenjiro, about this whole Inuzuka situation, that would be much preferred.
Does anyone read the note? Just out of curiosity.
I think Izuto would, yeah.
Yes, of course.
I can read it out loud. I got it written down right here.
I posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
Fight. Defeat me. Huh.
Well, at least it seems like you don't have to give up your afterlife, so I think you're in a better position than I am.
Well, we don't know quite yet, but I suppose we'll find out. And I look, looking at Sumiko. Even if you can't communicate with the little bit of power you have, can you try to form some part of the dragon or something like that?
I'll give it a shot. But
And look, if you can't, it's fine. I think it would be in our best interest if we're gonna chase these people down.
Okay.
I don't want to be the buzzkill here. May we walk and talk?
Yes. Well, if Suiko's gonna
I was like, if you
try
pop
this
down,
real quick,
yeah,
yes.
pop down here, I was
But then we
just
will
saying.
start. Then we will start going.
You want me to try and meditate one more time?
Whatever you're allowed to do. I don't know. I don't know if you have a limited amount of meditations you can attempt.
Now that Sumiko kind of knows what the deal is here,
Yeah.
I'll have her. So This is related to your sealing knowledge, so I think that that's a ninjutsu check. But you should be. I'm gonna give you proficiency even if you don't have it, because you do know sealing jutsu.
Excuse me.
So intelligence plus proficiency, whatever that number is.
Okay, so plus 6. No, that's a 5. Right?
Never mind.
Oh,
Sumiko is taken aback by this new information. She has no idea what to make of it.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
honestly
I'm just
valid.
I'm so distraught with the idea of you having to eat a piece of my friend.
Izuto tries to conjure his dragon. Meditation check for that one?
Like a wizard check.
Can I?
Do it. Do it anyways.
Oh, hey, weird off the note one that is not necessarily here. Do I sense any of the cursed ones here?
That is a good question. No, you do not. They're all back in the Land of Wind.
Okay.
All right,
I would have mentioned that if you did sense
Yeah,
one.
it would have been funny if that's like the one thing we were missing.
I breathed my final sigh of relief. I kind of put a little fist out or a hand out rather for a cute little team moment. And I'm like, look, I am sorry I hid those things from you. I was trying to figure out how to handle it myself, but Izuto is right, and we have trusted each other this far. I need to trust you guys to hold my secrets if I'm going to trust y'all to have faith in me as, somewhat of a leader here. And I put my hand in, and I'm like, well, squad Than before we go for it.
Oh, squad Than.
Leader my ass. I put my hand in the middle there.
Nice.
I do grin, knowing I'm the weakest one here, and then go, all right, squad Than! Throw my hand up as we, I guess, dash off in the direction of the sniffing. I do want to stop if it gets, like strong enough where I'm like, okay, they're close.
Okay. Sure. So you guys head out overland and begin traveling east. You get closer and closer to the coastline. And, well, here, I'll put you on the map real quick. Just for the purpose. So this is the same map.
Wait. I just realized. Keep going, sorry.
This is the same map from earlier, but it's representing a place that's actually to the east of where you were originally. As you guys are traveling, the sky to the east lights up brightly. It's all cloudy and stuff, but it's like there's a massive, there's a second sun or something just over the horizon to the east.
And are we...
it's sort of ghostly, pale, like whitish light.
Are we against the coastline right now, or very close to it?
You're getting there. You're probably about like 30 minutes away from the eastern coastline.
Did the light look like it would have been on an island past this point, or did it look close enough to still be on this landmass?
You can make a... Well, actually, no, you would just know this. I mean, no, it would not be on this landmass, since you can't actually see its
okay.
origin. You can make a quick perception check, though, if you want, just to try to get...
a better idea.
Yeah.
Meh.
Mm.
I needed a low one.
It's a very unusual... I mean, this is, the sky just lit up when it
yes.
shouldn't have. You have no idea what would have caused this.
Okay. I kind of look back at the other two running this way. I'm like, I have a gut feeling that island that guy went to might be our point of interest.
Yeah,
that's not right.
Okay, that being said, do we want to go find Matafusa and see if he is willing to help us out here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
and every chance you get, Suiko, try to get us a piece of dragon meat.
Yeah. Also, I do just want to say, if he doesn't want to, I'm not going to force him.
That's fair.
Okay. I figured we were on the same page, but I just figured it's safer to just say it out loud.
Did you want to, and we don't have to, but do you want to split up and you plop down and do your meditation while we search Metafusa, or are we doing meditation, Metafusa, or Metafusa then meditation, or both at the same time. Is what I'm asking.
That's true, because we're just looking for Matafusa. So are you okay with kind of chillaxing and trying to talk to your dragon for a while?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then I guess me, Izuto, and you know what? I will leave. No, I won't. I'm sorry.
I love this happens like once every other second.
Yeah, I just can't.
Think about splitting up with Than, you're like, no, I don't.
No, I just can't. I'm sorry. Actually, in this instance, I think because I will keep Than with you, purely because I don't think we're an immediate threat, and I'd rather you have someone to like sniff around while you're meditating. So I will leave Than with her, like on guard duty, sniffing around while she's meditating.
My God, this is so much stress.
You guys were discussing this. Matafusa emerges from the
okay,
lake,
just right next to us.
Walks up to you guys. He says, "You guys finally slowed down. It took me a little bit to find the correct water route to catch up to y'all."
Hey, we were looking for you.
Yeah, listen. I mean, I heard the whole thing, and they told me to go and meet up with Jakama at the secondary base. Well, he points to the east. He says, when I went to that island, there was this really big lighthouse, like really, really big, and it had this like big orb in it. Mm-hmm. The orb wasn't like doing anything, but I think it might be what's making that.
What color was the orb?
He says, oh, it was like really, really white, like milky, pearlish.
Convenient.
Yeah.
So what are the odds that you would help assist us in getting to that island? Because we have a feeling that there's something we got to take care of over there.
Matafusa scratches his head.
She got it.
Oh! At 20!
I didn't ask for a roll, so I think
Sure.
we'll have to discard that, unfortunately.
And it's true. If it's not rolled on the table, it doesn't count. That is unfortunate.
I'm kidding.
I was like, he's not wrong, so it is hard to argue with that.
Not that. Matafusa says, he scratches his head. He says, well, you know, I helped the old guy because he offered me a lot of money, and I figured, like, if someone told him, you know, if he told anybody, then who would believe him? It is technically, like, really, really against the rules. Like, Mizukage comes and kills you, sort of, against the rules.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know... I feel like I'm kind of responsible, maybe. Like, maybe that old guy did this, or maybe he's in trouble over there. It'd just leave a bad taste in my mouth if I let him die on his own because of what I did.
Hey, we are more inclined to have your help. The more the merrier right now, if that is what you're offering.
He shakes his head. He says, "Oh no, I mean, you know, this isn't on you guys. I'm willing to bring you over there, and you guys can do your thing. I'm gonna go look for the old man."
Okay.
Sounds good with me. Don't die though. We still have a fight.
Yeah, I also think that the old man might be somewhat involved. So just so you're aware.
He shrugs and says, "I mean, my plan is to grab him and get out of there. I mean, I'll come back for you guys once he's safe."
I know I'm okay with that plan. Get the innocent out of the way.
He nods. Oh, hey, what's up with your friend over there? You guys see the rain that's pouring down around Suiko, splashing off of a spherical barrier around her as she like levitates like about 1 foot in the air.
I think it's working, and I sprint over. Kind of planting myself. Just watching.
She's just doing a whole thing.
Petting fan.
Matafusa is just he's enraptured as well. Very entertained by what's going on. He turns part of his body into water and sort of reaches out towards like where the sphere should be, and it does in fact push his body back a little bit. He says, "Awesome." Suiko, you are able to contact your dragon for a moment here. The dragon expresses to you, "That thing, I remember it when I was born. Blood and death. My parent, gone. Blood and running, and then on the island, and then the sages came and took me away. and sealed me.
Please. I don't suppose. I'm sorry to make you relive this, but if we're about to fight this thing, I would appreciate any information you can give on how this thing fights, what it does.
He says, I don't know. I was born into the chaos. It was over, I think. Or maybe not. My parent, it pushed me away, and it went into the depths, and it never came back.
Jesus Christ. It's dark, Hudson. Jesus. Okay. All
We have
right.
to run. We cannot face this thing.
Okay. I'm about to have to ask you a very hard question, buddy. If I would not force you to face this thing. If I end up fighting this thing, do I A, have permission to use that power you gave me? And B, is there a possibility I could manifest like a scale or something from you?
As you say this, the dragon recoils in the seal a little. It says, "Blood, blood for the blood god."
Rest in peace, Tucker.
That's what it said. I heard
sorry.
it. It chanted it over and over.
I'm sorry, Izuto said something during that. Can you start over?
It says, it appears to be disturbed by your request for part of its body. It says it wants to consume. It wants to eat it. It tastes the blood.
Okay. So,
She needs to tell him it's for
Wait.
her friend to help.
fun information.
I don't know if that will
So
help,
he did
but
not.
He
Sorry?
didn't give you permission. He was more just disturbed. But
Okay.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
talking to like a person who's like shivering in the fetal position now. So
Okay. I want to reassure him that I would never make you face this thing, and if I do not have permission to use your power, then I will not use it.
please, just get a scale or
oh
something.
boy. All right, Suiko, you can
I
make a
would not
perception check
take
with advantage.
anything by force from my child, Hudson.
Oh my god.
He is older than you.
You can roll a persuasion check with advantage.
What do I got for? Oh, that's right. I got my plus 1d4.
Your shiny new. I have no idea how your jacket.
The
helps.
dragon respects the tuning jacket, okay? 13 and a 1. That could be better.
Ah,
Well, you did only
Well,
do
you
2
did-
plus
you did
1
roll
d4
one.
for the other one, so. You just roll a d20 and it's 3 plus whatever that is.
oh,
So you can re-roll. That's fine.
okay. Thank you.
He gives her the D4 reroll.
Well, it can't get worse. So
Okay. D20. Let's go.
Okay, I guess it is 11.
Yeah.
So 16. I mean, it's pretty good.
Oh my god. That's what I want to hear.
He says,
I
yes,
try to mute myself when I have
ice.
the dragon moments.
the ice will save you. There was another one there. He was saved by the ice. It could not touch him. Put your friends in the ice, and then put yourself in the ice. It will save us all.
That is very helpful information. Thank you for that.
Well, I mean, make an intelligence. I mean, I think you already made the intelligence check for this. If you put yourself in the ice,
I
there's
will
no
probably
telling,
not be able to.
there's no telling if anything could break you out of it.
But yeah, like still, could save them. Ayo, big fat 0 on that intelligence. Let's go. Ayo.
Why are...
Well, I wasn't gonna have you. That's what I
Yeah.
was having you roll for. Was
Okay. And
it-
then
it's clearly. I mean, you got a little bit of information there, but the advice that it gives of putting everyone in the ice may or may not be a good solution.
okay, and he said that its parent put someone else in the ice.
Dude,
Yes.
I can't express how
Okay.
badly I want
Can I ask who
this
that person was?
bit of dragon.
He isn't sure.
Okay, that's fair. It was a baby.
Like this is all a blur to him basically.
I don't know. Wanted to test my luck. Okay. And then I know this is a tough conversation, but is there a way, if I have your permission, could I manifest? Could I give my friend just a drop of blood if we need to?
Wow,
protect
don't say it
ourselves
like
from
that.
this
Oh, that's
blood?
worded so poorly. Oh, that was worded so bad. Oh, that was worded
So he doesn't break down into freaking out this time, having
bad.
calmed down a little bit.
I don't think that was worded well at all.
But it says blood magic, sealing. It's what led to all this. How can it be a solution?
It's a
contingency. Say contingency.
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Contingency.
if we are on the
Contingency.
verge of dying kind of plan.
Contingency.
Use the ice then. It will save it. It will save them.
Okay, so it's related to if I were to give my friend a drop of blood, again, if this was a last resort plan, it would give him the power needed to defeat the enemies that we were about to face.
But what would it do to me?
That's a fair
There is
question.
power in blood.
Question.
Does it affect the dragon?
Yeah,
Wait.
that's a fair question.
Oh,
don't
now
know
I
how
feel
to
kind of
answer
bad.
that.
If it affects the dragon, I feel kind of bad.
It seems if we rely on the tactics of the enemy, we might become the enemy.
Deep shit. That's that deep shit right there.
Some dude shit from this baby dragon. You got, again, I have nothing else to say to that except
I am the enemy.
if it makes a difference,
Fuck.
I trust my friend with my life, and I know he would never abuse your power, unlike our enemies. But if I do not have your permission, then it's off the table.
I would give my body for you, Suiko, but I fear this power that Arata seeks.
Okay.
I don't want to use it.
All right.
That's a lie. I definitely want to use it.
Don't really have anything else to try and persuade you, buddy.
Alright.
Also, before I go, I got one last thing to ask you.
Oh no. Did she remember?
Did you remember?
Yeah, you thought you would cut me off.
It's happening! It's happening!
It's happening. Holy
Do
shit.
I have
Let me get my
permission
notepad.
to
Let me get my notepad.
Let me go. I need to write this down in
No,
big,
none of
bold,
none of
fucking
you get
letters.
to know. None of you get to know.
Make another wisdom check.
Oh, she's gonna make it a secret.
Yeah. I want it to be a secret. I'm probably not going to pass this wisdom check, but if I do, Hudson, I want it to be a secret.
Alright, understood. Make the wisdom check. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh, did she finally roll a good wisdom check after trying to roll wisdom checks for so long?
If this is how the dice want it, then I will not.
This is how the dice want
Secret
it.
name. Secret name.
Alright, this sent to you.
I just want to put it on my notes. I don't even. Errata cannot know. I hope it's like
with that-
Richard.
Name.
Descends to the ground and opens her eyes. The rain beginning to fall on her once more. You do have access to the dragon's other powers now. However, they're just going to be straight rolls. They're not at advantage.
Okay.
So, Suiko, what's the verdict? Because that looked pretty promising, the whole magical orb thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know where to freaking begin. He is not willing to trust outsiders with his powers.
That feels fair.
He is incredibly traumatized because apparently the whole, blood in the temple thing.
Yes.
So his parent died.
Oh, so it was his parents that were, used for blood long time ago.
Yeah, so pretty
Gotcha.
traumatized little dragon baby we got on my hand.
That'd be a little traumatizing.
Yeah. There's something else I'm forgetting to tell you guys.
Did you ask his name this time?
Did you figure out his name?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what's his name?
The name.
Don't worry about it.
That's
So-
crazy. After I pour my heart out to y'all about being honest and being truthful, we can't even know our partner's name.
Same Squiggle and said no secrets, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago.
Hey, it's not my secret to tell, alright? I was honest with you guys about my clan's secret about stealing the dragon. This isn't my secret to tell. Back off.
I feel like it was Arata's dad's secret to... You know what? You're right.
I don't even know how to feel about this situation. I'm just gonna let it go.
I'm just gonna ask Matafusa about his sword.
So what did the dragon say or feel about the whole manifesting of tiny scale blood, something along those lines?
Terrified. And he really doesn't want to do it.
Right.
I had to calm him down.
When you say doesn't want to do it, does that mean I could get a tiny vial as a just in case, or no?
He wasn't willing to give anything.
Okay, noted. Well, let's get ready to head that way. I do walk over. I do have a question for you, Izuto. Hey, Izuto, do you have that cursed sword still?
Obviously, it's always on me.
Cool. Does it have any dragon chunks on it by any chance still?
I
don't think so. I guess I take it out and examine it.
Oh my god.
I have to imagine, Izuto, that you kept it like under wraps and pretty well preserved.
Yeah,
Oh
I haven't even unsheathed it.
Yeah, like cleaned it or anything.
Yeah.
Big brain.
So, Izuto, you can make a quick... well, Arata, actually, you can make a perception check if you want.
Okay. Would this happen to be sniffing or hearing? Could I sniff it for dragon's blood?
Well, actually, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, it can be smelling.
Okay. And then if me and Than are both smelling, advantage question mark?
Yes.
Yes!
25.
26.
Well, 26 will do it. Yeah, there's definitely some residual dragon blood on that sword right now. That's slowly getting washed away by the rain as we speak.
Okay, I'm like cover it. And I pull out like a little vial for like one of that I usually keep my little poisons in. And I'm like, here, can you like put some in here if you don't mind? And if y'all want to carry it as well, that's fine. I want to be clear, I am not drinking or consuming it unless it's like we need something.
Trusted me, I trusted you, but the sword is mine.
Oh no, that's fine. And I hand you the vial so you can handle everything.
Do you want to create? How many vials can we create?
I'm only making one.
Yeah, you only really have enough for one. Like this is very much like delicately, and it's fairly diluted in the end as well. Okay. As Izuto hands it back to Arata, Matafusa is just like watching all this. And Arata says, "Some weird shit, man."
Hey, trust me, I don't even know what the fuck it is. So we're in the same boat right now, brother.
You've seen a lot today, Matafusa.
What was that?
He says, "I don't think we are to Arata."
He's a weird dude, Matafusa. Also, I have a sword. You don't. Good shit on.
7 Swords into the Mist, huh?
All right. So I guess can I put a vial of wind dragon blood in my inventory?
You may.
Cool. All right, I'd slip it into my pouch, and I look at all three of our comrades here, and I'm like, so, y'all ready to go kill some sparrows? Or at least take some of them alive? Possibly, but not the Inuzuka one? And it was an accident when we killed him? How do we feel?
I'm still okay with the prerequisites of this mission.
Cool, all right.
We're gonna do the sparrows.
Awesome. So
Matafusa says, or save old people that we put into trouble. Okay, let's
we're also gonna do that. And save old people. Go team.
Team on one team.
Right, team.
Team Than.
Team Than. Right. And Matafusa.
Matafusa's gonna be part of Team Than.
He's an honorary member right now.
Honorary member.
You guys head to the coastline, and as you enter the ocean, Matafusa essentially he forms his body around you guys, creating a bubble that you can stay inside. You're able to breathe just fine in there, and he begins to descend into the depths. It's a dark and somewhat silent journey, but he eventually does surface. You guys find yourself on a rainy island.
Hey, before you get too into detail, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
While we're walking, or I guess going through the bubble thing, I do clarify that I learned that Ratsumi, when in her like power mode, does not have any smell. So that is why I was having trouble tracking her. Not only that, but her mist doesn't let us see or hear like pretty much anything outside of it. So
What about when we
we need to be careful when there's mist.
Do you think high ground has any merit? Because remember we were in that tree and
yeah, when you're out of the mist, you're fine. I'm assuming the mist is some form of almost like Genjutsu-esque thing, because it has these like side effects to it. Excuse me. Oh, when we were in the tree, by the way, and this might be like a callback, so we might have to check for it. But did we see like an end to the mist, or was it like as far as the eye could see, there was mist?
To be fair, you couldn't see that far from the top of the tree.
Okay.
However, yeah, as far as you could tell, it was as far as you could see. But like I said, you couldn't see that far.
You couldn't see very far. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that to y'all too, that I cannot smell Ratsumi when she is powered up, and we cannot see or hear inside mist. So, cool beans.
Aurora, I'd like you to go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. What the hell is my intelligence? It's a 1, right? Yep. How do you feel about a 9?
Nope.
Cool.
All right. So you relay that information in any case to your group members.
Can I also one more callback? Is the mist like air? Like, is it a tangible state of matter?
Oh, we did never try that.
Yes, as far as you know, yeah.
Okay.
All right. In any case, you guys arrive at the island, going up to the beach on the southern end. To the northeast, there is a massive lighthouse. At the top, there is an orb that is glowing with a ghostly light. It should be much brighter than it is, considering how far away you're able to see it. But now that you're close, it has like almost a mystical, ghostly element to it that reduces its intensity. It does bathe the island in this light, and it creates these very sharp shadows everywhere. If this is the island that Gotora spoke of, then you know that there should be a ruined town at the center of the island. There's also the caves that he mentioned that led to where he encountered this creature. And then, of course, there's the lighthouse itself, which is now glowing. What would you guys like to do?
First, I look to the other two, and I'm like, so I just want to know from you guys, if the mist does start up, do we want me to go ahead and drink said blood? Because I honestly don't know how we handle the mist otherwise.
I mean, yeah, but we also don't know how you'll react.
Yeah, we should probably save it for a worst case scenario. I wouldn't do it the moment it happens.
Okay.
I think
I want to.
It's also worth mentioning this is kind of what she wants you to do. I mean, she was the one
yes,
who's...
I agree. And it could very much be bait, and that's why I'm trying to get y'all's input as well as to kind of what our line is going to be as to like when I should or should not use it.
If you need to, yes, but at the first sign,
okay.
it's not a
yes.
it's not a dust cloak.
No, yes. It is. This is very much going to be a just worst case scenario, which I'm okay with that. I just wanted to clarify where we're all at. Okay.
The entire team is like on death's door, and you're the only one left standing. I mean, you got.
I might use it before that. I might use it before that. Might use it before that. But yes.
Because I don't necessarily died. Yeah.
But yeah, if we start feeling a little chunked, cool. Okay. Disregarding that, or besides that, are we feeling lighthousey since it's all lit up, or do we want to try to check out the possible smaller areas first?
Let's just go for the big one, baby.
I was gonna say I don't think we want to walk around too much. Do I still smell them? Okay, has the smell increased or gotten better?
Yeah. Considering, all things considered, you can smell Arinari. He's at the lighthouse.
Okay. Before we get there as well, I'm gonna go ahead and mark Arinari as my primary target.
I'd like to state that before I see Arinari and before initiative is rolled, Izuto would like to activate Wind Friction Shatter before it happens.
Okay.
Cautious little boy.
Matafusa says, "Hey, Mr. Arata, sir.
Yeah, what's
You
up?
got any sense of where the old man is?"
I suppose I sniff the air for him. You want me to perception
You
check
can make
that?
a perception check.
Bad boy.
Okay. Yeah. So, you didn't get. I mean, you were really focused on getting our RNRs, and you weren't quite as focused as getting Gotaros.
Yes.
But yeah, you're pretty sure that the way that they're sort of mingling, Gotaro is currently with Arinari, or at least close to him.
Okay. Yeah, I turned to Matafusa and I'm like, yeah, kind of as I assumed before, I think your mission's going to deeply intertwine with ours, and he is kind of with the enemy at the moment.
Matafusa nods and he says, "So this Arinari guy, is he the one who did that stuff at the temple and attacked our camp?"
That would be him.
The camp, no. The temple, yes.
The camp also guessed though.
Oh, he did help with the camp. That's right, it was both of them. Sorry. Yeah, he did. He was the only one at the temple. The camp was both Ratsumi, which is the other target, and Arinari.
Right. And you guys are planning on like defeating these people.
Thinking about it.
Okay. I mean, that's great and all, but that seems like not like a good idea. Do you guys have a plan?
Yes.
I was just gonna rush in there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we get as much of a jump as possible. I kind of look at Izuto and I'm like, I'm assuming we are full powering this one, yes?
I would assume so.
Okay. And then I turn to Suiko and I'm like, and, you know, sounds like we have a little bit more of a another friend on our side, and there's a third contingency plan in that, so...
The dragon is terrified, Suiko.
Hey, yeah, I'm kind of like, I kind of laugh nervously, like,
Right. So that's concerning that she laughed that way. And I know the dragon said he doesn't, you know, want to fight a whole lot, so that's tough. Anyway, I look back at Matafusa. I'm like, yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Do you perhaps have a better plan yourself?
He says, I mean, my goal is different from you guys. My plan is to just go and grab the old guy and get out. My plan isn't to kill these people who, you know, slaughtered Jonin.
Hmm.
I'm just like, what's your secret? Do you have like the hidden Hokage in your pocket or something?
We are the hidden Hokage.
He looks at you very doubtfully.
I
It sounds like you guys have like, I don't know. I mean, whatever, man. I guess I could use you as a distraction. I'd feel bad if you guys just got yourselves killed, though.
Listen, yeah, I understand that your sole purpose and sole goal is the old man, and I respect that, and I think that's fine. All I would ask is, like you said, give us small assistance of either distracting or, you know, whatever you think you can do to help, do it. I think we are going to try to take this fight.
He shrugs and says, okay, man. I mean, good luck.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can, but like I said, I mean, I'm not into suicide missions.
I'm not either, but a fight's a fight.
Yeah, fight versus slaughter. I think I make a distinction there.
Oh well. Someone has to avenge all the people they killed.
He nods and says, yeah, like the Mizukage or like Kamina or someone.
Oh. Yeah. I haven't seen the Mizukage. I don't know if that's...
Quick question. I had because you kind of reminded me, we had a thing from the Mizukage, right? So, like, I've had the Mizukage scent before.
Well, we have the ritual dagger.
Yeah, with the dagger and the shoes and all that good stuff.
Well, no, we have... Yeah, we on us, we have the dagger.
As far as I know, you never specifically got the Mizukage scent.
Okay, I thought they had given it to me whenever I was looking for them.
They gave you Kamina's scent.
Oh, that's what it... Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Can I try the dagger and see if I can get the Mizukage's scent off of it? Because hearing him say that, I know that no one has found him, and I feel like he might be here.
Okay.
There's a chance.
While the knife is being taken out, I would like to form an iron construct to keep the rain away.
Thank you. Thank you, still.
Okay. Sure. You can go ahead and make a perception check for the knife.
And I mean, I would probably be handing it to Than as well if that makes a difference.
Sure. So you can roll with advantage.
All right, Than, you're
Nice.
God damn it.
So you got a 22.
22, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll say you get a faint sense of the Mizukage's scent, but I mean, he only briefly handled this thing. It's not like he was like rubbing it on himself or anything.
No, yeah.
He held it for a little bit. If you're close to the Mizukage, you could probably tell. But I'm gonna say, you don't get a good enough scent that like you're able to like track him.
To track him, okay. I think I am getting a little nervous off of what Matafusa's saying, and I kind of look at
You guys,
Izuto.
I put the corpses in front of you, like you know what's up ahead.
Yeah, I look at Yusto and Suiko and I'm like, so, especially if the dragon is not gonna help us, do we want to maybe try to check out the other places before diving into this fight?
You guys are such a buzzkill. Sure.
I put my...
Stop you from living your best life, but you're gonna die.
I put my hands up, and I'm like, do you truly believe, Izuto, that we can take this fight between them two with, like, at worst 50-50 odds? Or do you think it is worse than 50-50 odds if we take this fight?
Worth a 50-50, but I like to gamble.
Okay. I think, in that case, we at least try, and maybe we do it fast, so it won't be great, but we try to at least, like, go check out the cave or something, or the village or something, just to see if either A, we can find the Mizukage, because can I say it's crazy if he's on that island and no one has found him,
but
death penalty for going, so you never know.
No, I'm saying on, like, the original island, like the normal island. Like, if he is on that island, it's crazy no one's found him.
Yes, I agree.
To be fair, that island is very, very big. Like,
is it big? Oh, I thought it was,
island.
like, smaller. Oh, okay.
No, it's quite large. This is a small island, the one you're on now.
But I also think maybe we could get some possible insight as to this blood god, especially if the cave was the original incident that it kind of happened in.
Yeah, I would rather.
Or do we want to just go for a rescue mission of Old Man and get out?
I think once it starts, we should probably just start it. I don't think we should take damage, then try to go for it a second round.
So you think if we are gonna go for a rescue mission with Matafusa, we send? Okay. In that case, do we want to look through the village and the caves and then head that way?
Sure.
Okay. I'm sorry, Izuto. I'm not ruling out a fight. Listen, not ruling out the fight, because we're still gonna rescue him. I look at Matafusa and I'm like, would you mind helping us go through these villages and stuff for a little bit, or what are you wanting to? What are you thinking here, Chief?
My thought is that I should keep an eye on the lighthouse and scout it out for you guys. I can send in water clones, so I won't be in danger myself.
Okay, that would be good.
If something's about to happen to him, I mean, I want to be ready to go in and help if need be.
I agree. And if you could, I'm trying to think of a way he could give us a signal. Does anyone have a scratch and sniff sticker that he can just kind of pop if need be?
Oh, that's a good idea. You should invest in that, or get like a little scratch and sniff thing for people.
Just like little, I can give them just a little scratch and sniff sticker that they can just get real quick. I don't think I have anything that he could like pop scent of, because does ratweed have a strong smell now that it's not buried? Like if I were to open my ratweed pouch, would it have a strong smell or no?
No, not only you are able to detect the thing. It's supposed to be pretty odorless.
It's pretty okay. That's what I thought.
I rip off a piece of my kimono and just hand it to him.
Well, tracking him's not the problem. The problem is like I need it to be a scent that he can like activate.
Oh, activate.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like if he's in trouble, he can like pop the scent. Yeah, I don't really have anything for that. I grab... How many vials do I kind of have? I mean, being a poison user, do I have another vial that I can kind of use real quick? Okay, I want to grab a vial, and I ask Than to pee in it. And he pees in it, and I cap it so the scent is locked in, and I hand it to Matafusa. And I'm like, look, if something is going bad or you need us, just smash this vial as fast as possible. Because I know, like, Than's piss is quite strong smelling. It's one of the main aspects of it, so... That's fine.
Matafus just looks over at Izuto and says, "Your friend is really weird, man."
He is really fucking weird.
I am doing this. I look at Izuto with a bit of an annoyed face. I'm like, look, man, I am doing this for all of our sakes. This is a just in case. If you need us, just smash it on the ground and I will know. And I kind of hand him the vial. Hopefully he takes it.
He takes it.
Okay.
He says, "Okay, sure, sounds good."
Man. Trust me.
The smell
Alright.
will last a while, so be careful with it.
With that settled, Matafusa will head over to the lighthouse, that area, leaving you guys. Where would you like to go?
All right, what are we thinking? Village or cave?
Cave.
Cave? Okay, I agree. I think cave first is a good idea.
Okay. So based on Godor's story, you got the impression that the cave was on the west side of the island.
West side.
You begin heading over there, and pretty quickly find yourself in a series of sort of coastal foothills, with a number of different cave entrances. Most of them just lead into like small caves, no connection. You can go ahead and make a group investigation check to try to find the correct cave.
Poggers. Investigation 6. Is Stan rolling this?
Yeah.
Hey, Than's put in work. Oh, wait, Than might not be a +6. Hold up. Investigation. Okay, Than should be a plus... Well, intelligence. Oh, Than should be a 15.
Okay.
He's not good at investigation. That's not a talent of his.
I think that puts the average at 15. So, yeah. So you guys do find the cave after not too much searching. It is covered in sort of like this sheet of moss that's grows down. But as you duck inside out of the rain, you see this sort of flickering light at the edge of the cave, where there's this hole in the ground that leads downward. The flickering light is coming from that direction.
I look at the other two a little concerned, so we proceed.
We proceed.
Okay, and I am actively sniffing for Than's pee. So that's clear.
A weird dude, Arata.
I know. Sorry, I care about
That's
everyone.
with the feet thing, but censored. Let's go.
Gross group of feelings. That's funny.
You, as you descend, as you sort of fall down to the floor here, the hole is basically made directly above this point, about 10 feet up, and there are stairs leading down there. The group of feline heads begin to speak.
Nice.
For sure.
They say, "Enter here, all who fear. God will give long life live."
Enter here, all will fear. God will give long life live.
Yes. Additionally, there is attached to the wall here, just sort of bolted in, a message that states, "By the order of the Mizukage, all who descend into this place are enemies of the mist, to be destroyed by any means."
Well, shit. Why would they not put that sign, by the way, outside of the hole? Crazy that they put it once you've already entered the hole. Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Anyway, ignoring that. So thoughts, concerns, everybody, before we start talking to these feline heads?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go in, man. I don't want to be treated as an enemy.
Wait, go in. We're already in. Or is there another...
No. It's saying, like, if you go deeper.
Are these staircases down?
Yes, both the staircases lead down.
Oh. Okay, I thought we were already in the main area. I get it now. The plaque makes sense. Never mind. Yeah. I guess I'll do the good old sniff test and see if I sniff anything down there.
Sure, make a perception check. Yeah. Are you having Fan help you?
I mean, yeah. I feel bad, like, abusing him, but I guess so.
Well,
I mean, he would.
I don't think this is abuse. I think this
Okay.
is a fine use case.
He's just breathing.
23 is more what you needed there. Yeah. So, you smell beneath a lot of blood.
Okay.
There's definitely a very strong scent of water dragon blood in particular.
Okay.
However, there's lots of blood down there.
All sorts of.
All sorts of fun trinkets. Yeah.
Additional,
Okay.
just your sense of perception there, even taking out the smell, it's colder than it should be. There's like this sense of coolness sort of wafting up. Yeah, unnaturally cold.
Okay, yeah. I look at the other two and I definitely immediately relay, yeah, that is blood down there of a particular winged beast trying to avoid saying the word to freak Suiko's friend out.
Birds.
Yes, but like bigger, and some of them breathe fire in like the stereotypical sense. I kind of want to walk up to these heads real quick.
It's still bars, bro.
I want to walk up to these heads and just say hey. Like, do they have any response to that?
Nope.
Okay. I just wanted to see if they were like conversators. No. Yeah, as curious as I am, I think going down there might be a mistake. Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
I'm going down.
Is he going down?
So, question: these staircases. Wait, actually?
Yeah, Izuto wants to go down.
Are you going down with like? Are you just going down right now?
I'm halfway on these stairs, looking up at you.
Okay, so.
Wait, Suiko doesn't want to go down. Don't take me with you.
Okay, I was gonna ask what. Okay, I kind of yelled down. I'm like, so what do you see? What's going on?
Hallway.
Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
Stupid. I wish they updated it to where Gaara's clan had the stupid third.
The eyeball. Yeah.
That was so useful.
Okay, seeing as nothing has happened, Iso, do you feel weird at all? Anything tingling or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, I step down onto the staircase like here. I can put myself. I step down like here. Stand behind me. Do any of these smells that I previously had get stronger? Or like, do I notice anything new? I guess anything like that. Like actually getting down there. Okay.
No, I wouldn't say. I mean, maybe slightly stronger, but not significantly.
Nothing new. Okay. This wall over here, do we notice that it is weird, or is that just like on the map it is weird? Let me ping this guy.
Oh yeah, sorry. That is a door.
Oh, okay.
It should be closed right now.
Okay.
I must have forgotten to close it.
Yeah, we can kind of see a little bit in the edge. We can't notice anything.
It's just a hallway beyond there. It's fine.
Okay. I kind of look at Izuto and I'm like, I don't know if this is a good idea. If you want to explore because you have curse power, I am okay with that. Let me, because I think if we can find info about this guy, that would be really nice. Do you have the rope?
Do I have a rope?
Yeah.
I have a rope, yeah.
Yeah. Could we do the good old, like, attach it to your waist and I hold on? Because it's like 50 feet. So you should have plenty of distance at least to get some. And then, like, if you yell, I can try to yank you back to help.
Sure.
It just makes me feel better. Me and Than can hold it. So then if you get like stunned or like pass out or something, we can always drag you back.
Yeah.
Suiko, just to let you know, the dragon, it is kind of lost in itself right now. It's not responding to you much. It appears to be remembering this place.
I would like to activate Wind Friction Shatter to zoom.
Do I visibly see Suiko getting upset, or is there like a Suiko?
Yeah, Suiko would be very upset right now.
Okay, yeah. I look at you and like I understand what's going on, and I'm just like, hey, you can go back up the hole. We shouldn't be long, just quick exploration. And I look at Izuto and I'm like, you can go when you're ready. So Suiko, you can kind of make your own call.
Cool.
And I just zoom.
Go for it. So you find another door down there. Inside is, I mean, you're going pretty fast, but it's a very obvious spike trap right there. And on the other side, there's this golden idol
Yeah.
of a dragon.
That's not bait. Okay. Are these like? I guess the door's open, so I can see.
You open the door. I'll say.
Do I see before I'm not stepping into the room? Do I see any triggers of this trap?
Yeah. There's a little in the wall here. There's like a little like button basically. Like it's not like it's fairly obvious. It's like basically just in the wall there. There's no other trigger that you see.
Button?
Yeah, there's a little button in the wall.
Can I press the? I press the button.
Okay. The spike trap shoots out fairly quickly, sort of getting to the end here, and then it slowly recoils back into the wall.
Okay, before it fully recoils,
There you go. Yeah.
what is the contraption used to like spring it forward?
It's a simple spring.
Out of here.
I mean,
Okay,
it's a strong spring, but it's a simple spring.
I go ahead and use, which I haven't used in a bit, the dust immobilization, where I place a seal in an object, and it withstands with like 4,000 pounds, but it remains in the same position.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, sure. So
That's
the
fun.
spring, unable to recoil any further, stops, probably giving like a foot out from the wall or so, as that definitely pins it in place.
Yeah,
This is
and then I go ahead and just come here and just
This
kind
is
of wait for something to
This
happen.
is crazy that we're on a treasure hunt right now.
I go ahead and I guess I take the idol, and then I imagine. Okay.
As
Before I
you,
do,
yes.
Izuto is well versed in adventure books, and he knows that there is a counterweight somewhere on this pedestal. Could you
Yeah.
examine those before that happens?
Sure. You look around. The only objects of note are a small group of bones near the trap.
Okay.
Can't make a clone anymore.
Hey! What do you see, Izuto? What's going on in there?
I see a dragon idol. It's supposed to be stopped by a trap. The trap seems kind of stupid though for people that die from it.
Right. Do we need this dragon idol?
It's gold and a dragon idol.
I'm gonna let you make your own decisions here. Just know we are on a time crunch, but hey, you do you, brother, as I'm continuously holding this rope, which I did measure. You are still within 50. We're good.
I go ahead and cautiously pick up this idol.
Oh, shit.
So as you reach for it, your hands go through it, and a voice whispers in your head,
Oh, fuck.
"Friend ends, blood spends.
Friend end?
Friend ends, blood spends."
Oh, no.
Anything else? That's it?
That's it.
Right. I guess I slowly back away. Friend end.
So how'd it go in there?
Same old. Idol was a hologram, all that stuff.
I don't know if that's same old. So if you want to go through this one and we're keeping the rope, you can go like to this door. So you could see around this corner, I'd imagine, right at the edge.
Okay. I will
I again assume like look for tripwires, the pressure plates, things of that sort.
You don't.
As I go in this door. Okay, I see another door to my. Okay, I see another door to my right and one forward.
Okay.
You know what? Since I did seem to, all the doors here are like open.
Yeah, they are all open.
Unless otherwise, because I know that I put like things where they were not open, so they're all open in this floor apparently. That's fine.
Okay. So do you see the staircase over here? Then they're all open.
Yep. In the distance, you see a staircase leading down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the one on the right.
Listen, man, we are on a time crunch. We really need to explore the whole cave. I was kind of hoping for a quick exploration. Are we really wanting to do this? Because if so, I will stick with you, but...
Let me get the idea straight. You came into an ancient cave with feline heads talking to you, and you thought the solution would be a quick one.
No, before the feline heads. I was saying before we came in. Once I saw those, I figured this wouldn't be quick.
Right. So, why don't? Whatever, man. I just want to go to the lighthouse and fight. Make up your mind.
Do you want to? No, I know. I was like, do we want to dive this thing?
I can go ahead and go dive this thing. If you got something to do, you can do it.
Okay, I will follow you.
What would Suiko like to do?
Oh, God. I would like to climb back out of the hole, I think.
One second, Izuto. I'm gonna go talk to Suiko. Because I understand have the moment. I walk up to Suiko real quick. I'm like, hey, if you want to stay safe, if you want to go like scout out the kind of village while we're doing this, and then kind of meet us back at the entrance of the cave, we could do that if you are down. Okay, cool.
Sounds like a plan. Stay safe.
I suppose. And then we go here. All right.
Yeah.
This is not going to go well. There's no planet this goes well. This is so bad. Oh, man.
Okay.
I want to explore this top one, I guess, because I'm like, okay, I guess we're committing. I'll let Izuto do his thing first.
How fast did the trap spring on the first one?
Fairly fast. It's a pretty strong spring.
Between wind friction shatter, do you think I'm faster than it?
You could probably outrun it, yeah. You're probably not faster than it, but with a head start, you could probably...
Okay, I get as close to this wall as possible, and then try to beeline for, like, this bottom one to just get across as quickly as possible.
A little 15-foot dash.
The spike trap, as you move across quickly, it goes out about a foot, and sort of... It jolts in place, and then it slowly recoils back to the wall.
Oh.
You get the sense it has not been maintained.
I was going to explore this top room real quick, or just kind of look in.
Move where you want.
Okay, I just see hallway. What are all these things that I see?
Just bits of the wall.
And are these all are these on the ground?
No, it's just rubble. Like this place, it's made. Like, it's not very good architecture. It's made like from the earth. It's made of stone.
For sure. So, I walk this way, seeing Izuto's gone. I kind of yell, and I'm like, "Hey, is this way safe? How are we feeling with this spike trap thing?"
Yeah, just I mean, it didn't really work when I went through it, but I would just go through it quickly in case it does decide to work.
Okay. Using my dexterous speed, I dash across, and then Than after me.
Okay. It jolts out about a foot and then coils.
Okay. We run up. Oh, what's going on over here?
Say anything.
Are you approaching it?
I want to explode down here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so uneasy.
You see the other staircase on the other end here.
Oh, okay.
Additionally, there's this little bridge. There is a pit there with sharpened stakes jutting from the walls and the floors of the pit.
I try to throw like a rock or something, like on it.
The rock tumbles onto the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any triggers for these wolf head things?
You can make a perception check.
I think we can ignore this part, Izuto, since it's just to the staircase up.
That's the staircase that's going up.
Yeah, this is a staircase that goes back. Like, had we gone the other way down, we would have gone here.
Curious, it looks cooler than the other part. I guess this one.
Yeah, you don't see an obvious trigger for these guys.
Okay. No, if it is just the other staircase. I like to investigate what's in this room, though.
Sure. There's this imprint of what used to be some sort of chest, but the chest is no longer there.
Interesting. Okay.
I suppose
As
we
you-
approach our limbs.
As you approach the assorted tangle of limbs, a voice says, "Life dies, time flies, babes born, then torn."
I'm sorry, what?
I'll type it out too.
I also, Errata, by the way, the Dragon Idol, the whole really weird, creepy thing, it just
Uh-huh.
said friend ends, blood spends.
I don't like that.
Sort of sacrifice, yeah.
Flies, not blow.
Flew.
Flew.
Life dies, time flies, babes born, then torn. God, can I just say these limbs really do just... You spit better bars than the other one. The other one didn't even rhyme at the end. Yeah, I don't know if this temple's gonna like me. I've found
Yeah,
out recently my blood
I-
doesn't really work well with normal things.
With other things, yeah, I think and I know this is kind of lame, but we might just want to call this one and try to figure out how much Suiko is found. Do you want to commit? I feel like this ends poorly.
I want to commit.
Or, okay, we'll do the like step down and kind of look down, but like
Yeah,
you know
put
not go
down
all the
the
way
step.
down. Okay, I guess
Suiko, I'd like you to go ahead and make an investigation check.
I almost forget. Oh, big bad 0 to that. This is gonna end it right. Fail.
the good old 10.
You look around sort of the center of the island. There are cleared spaces where you get the sense there used to be buildings. Whatever there was here, it's been meticulously either destroyed or taken away. There's no sign of civilization here. There's no town. There's no ruin.
Interesting.
And
Bum, bum.
It's up to do. What would you like to do, having investigated the area where the town has been?
so the entire town is just up and poofed.
Up and poof, baby.
As far as you can tell with a 10, yeah.
And there are spaces where there used to be houses, like indentations, or
Yeah.
just nothing.
Yeah, like indentations, like where the vegetation hasn't grown back quite as well. It's
Like-
very obvious.
There's no wood or anything. Well, I guess I only got a 10. I can probably stop with the questions, huh?
No, there's no remaining foundation or bits of wood lying around from walls or anything like that. It's just gone.
What if I investigate further? What do we feel?
Yeah, you can spend some more time if you want, and I would let you roll again. You look around. There's nothing here. I don't know what to tell you.
He said, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, brother."
And since you did spend the extra time there, Arata and Izuto, what are you guys up to?
I think at least I'm going down to kind of like the bottom of the staircase to see what is further along. But Arata's not feeling too great about proceeding through this.
Doing the same thing, but on the other side. But he's feeling great about this.
Is he?
No, not really. I have first blood. It's not good for me.
Yeah. An actually okay collection of feathers. I kind of shout over the staircase, and I'm like, "Hey, so do I see this little skeleton in the corner?"
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I kind of get to the bottom here, and I'm like, so there's a little stack of feathers and a skeleton over here.
There is some sort of...
Green moldy liquid here, and I guess I'd come up to this and look both ways. And I guess a spike trap and some little torch holder thingies.
All right. Question: are we proceeding or are we calling it?
We are going to your side.
Okay.
Keep on. I mean, what do you want to do?
I mean, I'm curious, but I don't think Arata would continue. Thinking objectively, I'm like, hey, I think we should head back. I think we are playing. Let's go inspect the feathers. Let's see what happens with the feathers, and then go from there. Okay, so I suppose we approach the actually okay feathers.
All right. A voice emerges from the feathers. It says, "Break the ring, take my wing."
This symbol on the floor, is it like elevated or is it just painted on? Like it's just on the thing.
It is painted, and I'll give you 2 guesses as to what it's painted with.
Nice, really cherry oak paint.
First guess. Oh shit, that was easy. You nailed it. Good shit. My guess was gonna be blood, personally, but
Oh yeah, that is actually the answer.
now I'm sad.
I thought it was cherry oak. I thought it was built in. I didn't even think it was painted.
Can I? So wait, what did it say? Break the ring, take my wings. I would like to take a kunai and try to like stab it into the floor, like on this circle.
I would like to not be on the circle when he does that.
Okay.
Because wings sounds cool, and it sounded like a good thing. Sounded like a benefit. And we need buffs. We need good things, and this isn't saying something bad is gonna happen, unlike someone else. Okay, I'm just curious. So
you cut through the little faded blood on the ground there, and now there's a bit of old chips of blood on your kunai.
All right, fair enough.
Mission successful.
Fuck off, dude. I hate this. All right, we're gonna go.
You love full of fire stacks for that.
We're gonna peek through the door.
I did a good job with the walls in this one. That's okay though.
It's a good thing. I'm scared. Okay, I'll follow from a distance because he's just fucking sending it.
I'm still keeping a cautious eye for tripwires or pressure plates.
All right, what's going on over here on the right?
Yeah, inside there's a chest that's opened.
Oh, the chest is opened?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Feels like people already. Okay, what's going on inside?
Yeah, there's nothing inside.
Okay, well, we'll continue on because nothing so far. Dude, we're gonna get too comfortable and it's gonna be bad. Ugh, okay.
I am always on the ready with.
Alright, we approach the headless serpents.
Headless serpents.
So just works.
The voice continues. It says, "Slither past upper caste."
As it?
Fast.
Can I?
Upper, so let's
Yeah,
go.
that's what I was thinking. Peek around the corner here. Man, Izuto, you really just stepped on in that shit.
Well, this is like a I'm putting my head here.
Poking the head around a little bit.
I'm poking my head here. If my body could go in between this square and this square, this is where my head is.
Guys, Izuto, this is the hallway to the south of where you originally came in. The stairs are up in that direction.
Okay, these stairs, do they go down?
Yep.
God damn it. Okay. I guess let's explore. I'll go over here to the left.
The wall here, Izuto,
Yes.
has a placard on it.
Placard?
Yeah.
Do I see anything of interest in here, or just kind of the water and stuff splattered?
Yeah, just signs of disuse, little bits of groundwater seeping in.
Okay. I come back to Izuto. Well, anything interesting?
There's a thing right there, but there's also a trap with the darts, so...
I'm assuming there's some rubble around me, right? Can I grab a little rock and, like, toss it into the hallway?
Sure.
I would love to do that.
Alright, you do so.
I hate you with so much love. I don't step in the hallway. I watch this happen.
The door here is open. The placard is on the side here.
Okay.
The placard says Chikami.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's the blood god's name, isn't it?
Yes.
Chikami.
From what you understand, yes.
Yeah.
That was shit coffee.
Right.
Okay.
Inside the door, there is a statue of a human, a golden statue. On the back of the wall here, there's like this little hole in the wall. Have you ever seen? Do you see? What was it? I think it was National Treasure 2.
You're really making me dig deep for this.
Yes.
Yeah. So like when he has to put his arm into the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's that.
The one where he
Okay.
does like the joke, like he pretends like it hurt him.
As you enter the room, Izuto, yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
A voice whispers in your ear. It says, "Give up flesh, new life mesh."
I guess the door isn't closed or locked behind me or anything, right?
Nope.
Hey, so
Yeah, what's up?
I need right. So there's this thing
Uh-huh.
over there. Have
Uh-huh.
you seen National Treasure 2?
I have seen that movie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I remember
Right.
the Hokage making an entrance in that one.
Yeah, he liked it. He was a big fan of that one.
Yeah, he was a really big fan of that one. Yeah, I remember the part where he fakes where he puts his arm.
I do remember that. That scene was
It's
crazy.
exactly like that.
Right. So, what are you implying right now?
So I have a strong prediction
For
that
sure.
the blood gods probably don't like my blood.
Uh-huh.
Would you be willing to spare a hand
Or fingies, little tiny fingy babies.
and put your arm in the hole?
Seeing as nothing happened, I will go investigate what he's talking about, or like look at it. Is the hole big enough? The hole's just like wide enough for an arm. I'm assuming is kind of the general shape. Looking at it, okay.
Yeah.
I want to again grab a very small pebble so as not to take up too much room, but like toss it in there just to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I turn to Izuto. And I'm like, look, man. I want to know what happens. I also don't want to get cursed.
Worst case scenario, I just cover your hand in iron dust. You'll be fine.
Is that the worst case scenario?
Well, no, but he doesn't need to know that.
So, your theory right now is you cover my arm in iron dust, I put it in, and we see what happens?
Give you a marking like the ones that are usually on me, and then it will expand if the needles come.
I think that's scary and risky.
Whatever.
Do we has there been a... Wait, where was the skeleton? Was the skeleton on this floor?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you want me to like move my
Wait.
character, but I want to run back to the skeleton and like grab a hand from the skeleton.
Nice.
Sure.
And come back. And I'm like, okay, I just need to know first. And I take the skeleton hand and I try to like slide it in.
Okay. As you slide it in, you hear this slicing sound and a crack as the bone of the arm bone or whatever you were holding it from is severed.
Okay.
See, they didn't look
and
that
I
strong.
go to
I think my dust can stop it. Really.
As he says this, I pull the bone out. Can you describe the bone to me, Hudson, as I pull it out, please?
It's crumbled. To be fair, it's a very old skeleton.
Very old skeleton.
Oh, okay.
With sturdy bone.
Looking at the force that we kind
You
of
drink a
what
lot
we
of
could
milk.
see, did it? I do like milk. Did it seem like
strong?
was it like how much force did it seem like this thing was applying? Because a lot of these traps have been kind of dog water so far.
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
Based off your hearing.
Oh, hearing? Say less.
It also did say give up some flesh, so I might not activate it all the way.
I
15.
don't tell me that,
It didn't seem that strong.
dude.
That's strong. Come on. Do you want me to put my hand? I can't put my arm in there. We both know it's not gonna like it.
I since I'm right-handed, I'm gonna take my left hand. I'm like, you better have this thing more protected than you've ever protected anything in your life.
I go ahead and touch him, and it gives him like a little bracelet. I'll even take some what's it called? I'll even take some of my
like 10 hit
temporary
points.
armor away. Not to necessarily give, but like to bestow upon him a little
I
bracelet.
breathe. I want to be clear. The only reason Arata's doing this is because, one, he knows he's the weakest in the group, and two, he knows that we're probably going to need something to defeat these people. And so he's hesitantly puts that left hand with the marking into it, very, very cautiously, staring at Izuto the whole time, not even looking at the hole, like just.
Izuto's not looking at him, and he has his ear to the wall to hear like if when the
And that's
spring
fine.
starts working.
Okay, that's what's happening.
So Izuto, I'll have you go ahead and make a ninjutsu ability check.
Oh fuck! Please don't do this to me.
Okay. It is Earth, so I do get advantage.
I'm happy with an 18. So worst case 18, I don't feel too bad. I love to see that.
26. Not only are you able to block the descending blade, you could choose to allow a little bit of a cut on Arata's
You're
arm.
such a shithead.
I do.
God damn it.
Arata, you are nicked in the arm and pull your arm back out.
Yeah, I definitely would immediately. Yeah, as soon as I feel pain, I pull it out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would be that fast.
I look at you knowing damn well it's bullshit. Okay, does anything happen?
I mean, well,
No.
what do you want to happen?
Well, I don't know if like another voice speaks or anything. That's what I was asking. Like,
There's only you and Izuto there.
Grr.
Put your paw on the thing.
Put what?
Said Fam, go put your paw on the thing.
No shot. And I grab Than.
Get out. He's don't say that. He's doing it.
Okay. I guess we walk off to the right here.
Well, worth a try, I guess.
I'm okay. All right.
I bandage up my wound.
Also, can I touch the human statue? Anything happens? Do
Oh,
also go
I
through
forgot that was in there, actually.
Do I also go through it?
Yeah. So yeah, Izuto, your hand goes through it.
Oh, right. Get your ass in here. Hey,
Dude, I hate that we did this. Why'd you let it hit me? I'm so mad at you. Okay. I go to touch the statue.
Okay. You're able to grab it if you'd like to.
I don't want to take it off the thing yet. I look at Izuto. And-
if there is a counterweight, I will.
I say if I am cursed, I am taking you down with me. We are both going down.
Well, at least I know I have an afterlife, Arata. You might not want to.
I wouldn't be so sure if you want to try yours.
So I... does it look like there's any kind of pressure plate or anything below this?
Nope.
Is this thing the size of a human?
No. It's
little
a little idol.
Do we really want to grab this thing?
Not only that, we're gonna go to the first one. And we're gonna grab the other one.
So we don't grab this one, we just grab the first one?
We grab this one. We're grabbing all of them.
I grab the idol off the thing.
Okay. You can add a human golden idol to your inventory.
Perfect. Look at you, Arata. Come on, let's go.
I'm like pale with nerves.
Ben.
Dude, I don't want to be cursed.
You won't be cursed. It'll be fine.
I don't... I'm being gaslit into doing things I don't want to do.
Everything is a curse. Mine is a very rare occurrence.
Alright. I guess we walk over here. Wait, did we... Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I guess same thing. We'll walk on opposite sides. And then... Or do we want to go grab that golden idol before we keep traveling down?
I guess we go ahead.
Okay, go grab the other idol.
You head back to the first floor.
Uh-huh.
Or like the second floor or whatever.
Yeah.
You attempt to grab the idol. Your hand goes through it, Arata.
What did the first thing say?
And
Friend
dies.
and, friend and blood spends.
Was there any place to put a hand or anything? There was the trap. I mean, do
But I
we...
guess
So, Isuto, go ahead and make an intelligence check. Suiko, at this point, you've made a fairly thorough search of the area. Not found any sign of civilization. What would you like to do at this point? Oh, are you're still looking around?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
give me one more. Can I get one more go at it?
All right, you can have one more roll.
One more roll. Ew.
The world will never know.
Suiko is like, alright, you know what, I goddamn tried, and then she...
Jacob's been looking at the same piece of dirt for like 40 minutes now.
Just staring at the same patch.
Yeah.
having an existential crisis.
I mean, best you can tell that there's nothing here. You spent quite a bit of time. It's not like this is like this was a huge village or whatever. It's like a small neighborhood. It's like maybe I don't know, like a dozen what used to be buildings. It's not a big place.
Yeah,
so you
well-
need a thorough search.
Well, Suiko kind of just gives up at this point. It's like, I'm not cut out for this work, and goes to meet up with the dudes at the entrance.
All right. So I'll say as you guys are just. Well, what'd you get for your intelligence check, Isuto?
8.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
assuming we have to put a little blood on this trap behind us, or like get pricked by it. But go ahead. What were you? Are you gonna tell us anything with 8? I didn't know.
No, I was gonna say you guys hear Suiko calling from above, saying, "I'm back."
And then wait, what was the thing before we know this? The friend ends, blood spins was that one.
Yeah.
And this one was give up flesh, new life mesh. I look at Izuto, and I'm like, I am okay with calling it for now, because I think we do need to meet up with Suiko and go solve our other problem, like rescuing our man and fighting.
Fine.
I don't think we'll have the time to actually get through this if we're being realistic at this point.
I am satisfied with my exploration. We have an idea.
I want to. I don't want to take the idol out of this place.
I can't take it out of this place.
Yeah, I take the idol and I want to go put it back where it was, actually, just for now. We may venture back to this location, but I want to go put the idol back on the pedestal, and then come back up to Suiko.
Ugh, what a whole nothing burger.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized we have clones in this room. The top right.
Yeah. You guys find yourselves back at the entrance there.
Yeah. Well,
How do you know?
there's a high likelihood there's some curse shit going on down there.
No, probably just some cool Indiana Jones. Have you seen National Treasure 2? They have not loved it.
No, I haven't.
Well, it shows. We should probably get out of here and solve the lighthouse problem, though. I
Yeah.
don't see how this helps.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys found nothing useful on your end?
Well, we probably could have.
Yeah, but I think it would take like so much time to the point of they would be gone or Matafusa would need our help. And when I come back to the top, do I smell Than's piss?
Nope.
Okay. That was good. But yeah, I say we make our way to the lighthouse and see if Matafusa has any info for us.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, so I suppose we I sniff around to find Matafusa.
Sure. You guys head over to the eastern part of the island. Put you guys on the cliffside there.
Sheesh.
You find him crouched behind some of these boulders up here.
Oh, wow, this is a big map.
Wait, this is from BioShock, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is reminiscent.
Okay.
I don't think.
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Continue.
Water.
Where is There he is. He sees you guys approach and sort of gestures for you guys to crouch near him. He says, "Yeah, so the old man's with the Arinari guy, I guess, up on top of the lighthouse. I've seen something in the mist down there. Oh, and by the way, the whole area around the lighthouse is covered in your favorite mist. Basically, you guys are on the cliff side up now, but as soon as you descend downward, it becomes mist.
Okay, like even down this cliff right here. Is that what he's saying?
I would say probably like no, that this is fine too. It's a little more open, but it's fine. It's down
Down
past
here.
that.
Okay.
Comes.
Cool. Love that for us.
Yeah, I think I saw something in the mist, something big and black. I don't know how else to describe it.
Interesting.
Concerning.
So down there.
Well, does the mist? So the mist surrounds the whole thing. You said.
Yeah. I mean, once you can see the lighthouse covered, like about the first, I don't know, 30 feet or so. The lighthouse is covered in the mist, but above that you can see at the top, the vague silhouette of Aranari and Gotara.
Yeah, I guess I looked to you two, and I'm like, do we have a plan for, because we need to figure out how we're gonna fight this thing in the mist if we want. On that, Matafusa, have you come up with anything when it comes to trying to rescue Gotara, or is it just like that's not happening unless we get through this mist?
He says, I mean, my plan, if it came down to it, was for me to hop in the water and try to sort of get to the lighthouse that way and start climbing up.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a distance from the water even to the lighthouse through the mist. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Yeah. Well, do y'all have any ideas? I mean, I could always, good old fan piss, and then if I do end up hitting Ratsumi with it, then I would be able to smell Ratsumi, but that's about all we got. Unless Ratsumi's power state just nullifies Dan's pee, in which case I don't know. Because if we don't have any way to see, then I don't know how we fight.
I can always just fly, but I don't know if you three can.
If we are making the mission exclusively rescue, I think that's fine. If we are wanting to fight, like I know you implied, Izuto,
Yes.
we just need a way to fight through the mist, and that's pretty much what this boils down to.
I have a vacuum field that would get rid of it.
Honestly, I'm okay with you. Well, if you do that, they're gonna know where we are.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, Izuto, with your vacuum field, I think I read it earlier. It is a strong ability. There's a lot of mist here.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't cancel everything out.
Oh, and you've seen this black figure just moving through the mist, like, kind of sporadically? Like, is there any pattern to it or anything?
Not really. I've only seen it a few times, and I'm could be a trick of the light. Things aren't exactly good on that department here with the giant orb on top of that thing.
Valid. Well, Squadron?
I hate this.
Okay. We
Yes.
go out this direction. Can you see?
Wait. Let me zoom out. Okay.
Go
Where are
out
you?
here.
Okay.
Or like even further back if we need to.
Yes.
Circle around, boom, water. Then
Okay.
we go, right? And we go here.
Are
and
we
then
swimming through this water? All of
scale it.
us?
Yes, and then we scale it.
Okay.
I love this. I love this plan.
And then we do that, boom, intersect, come down. Come down through here. Sorry, I can't really scroll while I'm doing this, so I have to.
Yeah,
push
you're
it a
clicking.
little
No, yeah, I know what's happening. Yeah.
bit. And we go down, bang, boom, boom.
So to be
Oh,
sure,
wait, and then we come up here. We make sure the mist is gone.
15
Come
feet.
back down here. It keeps shifting down. Come back down here. Get on boat. Take boat and leave. And
Okay.
and I finish at 5,000 feet exactly, which we can do in roughly a couple turns if we do use the dash action.
when you're right, you're right. So your plan, can you please undo this? Because it is just taking up the entire map.
Well, I don't know if I can replicate it, so I don't really want to undo it.
Unless you have a better plan, Rada.
Yeah, do you have a better plan?
I'm
Oh,
more just.
wisely?
I just have questions about your plan, just so I understand.
Okay.
Also, I am quite
Shoot.
wise, so. So your plan, just so we're all clear, go off deep right, hop in water, swim all the way through the water. Is the mist over the water, by the way?
Give you 2 guesses.
Yes.
Yes.
It is the water, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I would assume that she, you know,
Isn't a great
isn't.
swimmer.
Well, we all are, you know, we all have Jesus Christ abilities. We all can walk on water, but I doubt
Yes.
she'd be walking on water when we could go underwater. And I don't necessarily appreciate underwater, but I like it more than rain because rain is sporadic, and that's what I hate about it. So we could do that, and then bang, boom, bang, bang, boom, bang, 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 boom, bang, E5 to D5.
Checkmate. So my one fear is if we get caught in the water, we're fucked.
We can walk on water. We're fine.
So we'll be swimming, and if they if they come at us on top of the water at first, I think we'll be at a pretty large disadvantage. We also can't smell or hear or see her coming if she does spot us.
Cool. So what's your plan?
I literally, in my head, best odds are either you jumping down there and vacuuming, and we pray that she doesn't have oxygen.
Right, so she can
Or-
leave the vacuum field. Nothing stops her from leaving.
Okay, so never mind.
Okay, cool,
Or
cool.
we have Than prepped on a P sesh, and I can call her out for a fight.
So you're and here. Let me average this out real quick.
None of the plans are good, if that's what you want me to say. I just feel like the water one is explicitly dangerous because we're trying to hide from something that might know exactly where
How
we
much
are.
water do you think Than has drank to cover this area in P?
Enough.
Because I think the water plan, all jokes aside, is not bad. As opposed to just go here and
Hey Hudson, how long can we swim underwater? Like, I would assume we would know this.
Yeah, I think according to the rules, it's a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier plus 1.
So
Plus Metaphys is
3.
also helping us, and he's a good swimmer.
Oh,
I mean,
he
Metaphysic
could.
can get you there
Yeah, he
completely
could
like, just by
bubble
himself
up. That's
if need be.
true.
I mean, that's not really the issue. It's the there are other issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course there's other issues, but there's issues with everything.
Boy, you
I
guys,
think
you guys
Okay.
were so excited a minute ago.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
hop
still.
on in there.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
Okay. I cannot come up with a better plan. We can
I-
try.
And now,
Yes,
holy
Suika.
God, I'd rather explore the temple at this point. Jesus,
Do what?
I'd rather explore the death temple at this point.
I would not. They are here. I would like to fight them.
Alright. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. I want to be clear, since we are walking into this mist that Ratsumi fucking owns. I'm going to have...
the water thing. We're not walking into it. I said we'd be going back where the mist isn't, then
and hopping and
circling
going under.
around.
Yes, I am going to have my vial at the ready. I know I'm not popping it as soon as we see her,
No.
but it will be attached at the hip.
So just
Well,
make
be
sure.
careful, be careful opening a liquid vial underwater.
Yes.
Just to make it clear, we're doing this to save old man, right?
We're doing this.
I mean, we're gonna have to fight.
are- you
There's
are-
no planet where we get old man out without fighting. So, does Aranari look like he's doing anything up there? Like he's just vibing?
We can see him.
Okay,
you
can we
make-
see
You
him?
can make a perception check. I mean, you could see his silhouette up there, but yeah, make a perception check for more detail. 14. He is moving around, but it's hard for you to say.
Yeah.
Gotara is basically staying in the same spot.
Can I look you lucky?
Sure.
I doubt anything will come out.
I guess.
Good roll. Good roll.
Don't worry, the guy with the +1 got this.
Easy.
Never mind.
Waiting for the not funny there.
Okay.
What about
I do look
what
at
about
Matafusa before we do this. I'm like, what are you thinking right now? Because I know that your sole goal right now is to rescue Gotara. How are you feeling? Because you are kind of one of the main cruxes of this plan as well.
So, I mean, I don't have a good reason for you guys to do this because it doesn't really help you. But I would like you guys to go down and distract the thing in the mist, and then I go underwater and grab the old guy and get out of here.
You want us to distract the thing in the mist?
I mean, yeah,
How
that would be
are-
best for my goals.
Yeah, that would be best for his goals, definitely. I agree with him.
How are you gonna deal with Mr. Blood God up there?
Yeah, Aranari.
He got that invisible garbage.
He isn't interested in dealing with me. He's interested in doing whatever he is doing up there, and just get in and out quick. I don't know.
Okay.
Mm.
Would you be willing to bring us in the water with you, or do you not even want to venture that?
I think what's the point? It'd make us more likely to get spotted if there's a bunch of us. I mean, I can see from your perspective why it might be a good idea, although I am a little confused as to why you want to get to the Aranari guy. Is he like a more important for you guys to take out than the thing that's down there?
It's a lot more disadvantageous.
Yeah, his
It's a lot
fight
more
seems more
advantageous to
fair.
take the Aranari.
I mean, we don't 100% know. Yeah, Ratsumi in the Mist is a rough fight. Because that mist, Matafusa literally cuts all hearing, all sight, and most sniffing. Also, did I see Aranari move?
Yeah, you look up. This massive shadow is being cast against the cliffside as he is waving at you.
Can I wave back at him?
Sure.
Me and Izuto wave back at him.
All right. If we're gonna do the hidden thing, we need to retreat now and then like come back secretly through the water.
The mist clears along the path.
Oh, thank
no.
God! Thank
To
God.
the lighthouse.
So there's no mist on the ground.
No, there's mist on the ground. It's just there's a path to the lighthouse now.
Oh god.
Izuto, do not walk without us. Do not walk without us. That's one thing we're not gonna do right now. Is that right there?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I feel a little better with no
Do
mist.
you guys want me to come with you? Because again, that guy made it very clear that he's very capable of fucking up my water dragon.
Well, they want to keep you alive, Suika.
Yeah, you're the one. That's
You're the
talking about
safest
all-
one.
Yeah.
Matafusa says, "Wait, this is obviously a trap, right? Why are we going into this?"
I don't know.
That was short boy.
No one has... Hey, Matafusa, look at me. This isn't
No.
you, bro.
Don't look
This
at
isn't
him.
you. Come on.
Okay, Matafusa, you can go retreat and go into the water to go rescue Gotara, while we do our thing, I suppose.
Matafusa, he says, "I can't really abandon you guys at this point either. But to be clear, if I see a chance, I'm going for the old man."
And no one would follow you for it.
All right.
You didn't need to be here, as far as I know. You guys did for whatever reason.
Holy god.
All right. I would like Than to have a P-sesh prepped in case he tries to jump us.
Fan's blocker is full and primed.
I think was it one? I think it's one chakra. Yeah.
This
Oh, no,
is
that's
horrible.
transformed. That's the wrong thing. It is. Where's dynamic marking? Oh, it's 4 chakra. There we go.
So, is this the plan here? You guys are going through the path created for you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think at this point, honestly, Izuto's character would be hard to convince him otherwise. What is our path right now? I mean, we would like the squad to be here.
The path is basically it starts sort of at this bottom of this cliff, and then it just goes north across this bridge to the lighthouse.
All right.
Is one side of the mist weaker than the other when it's split?
No, not really. At least not as far as you can tell.
I hate this.
I'm just falling right behind Easy Toe.
I hate this.
Don't be so scared, guys. We got this.
I would like to also pour Assassin's Blood on my blades. On mine and Than's blade.
I'm sure you would.
I don't
do that. Where's the Taijutsu specialist?
Are you not coming, Suiko?
Yeah. I really don't want to.
You can make a wisdom check if you want.
For your dragon to tell you to stick it.
Your dragon's just gonna tell you to leave, bro.
You have a +1 or a +2 to wisdom?
+1. But does that do me any good here?
Well, I mean, 10 is a DC. The dragon would... He thinks that going back to the temple is a better idea.
Are we really gonna have to go back and explore that goddamn temple?
I'm just telling you what the dragon thinks.
I don't think the dragon's right.
Wait, the dragon wants to go back to the temple?
Well, it would be more accurate to say he doesn't want to go here.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Suiko.
Exactly. We've already saw the temple. Arata was scared of it, so now we go to here.
Okay, can Suiko go back to the temple?
Well, I guess we don't even know the dragon told her that because she's all still at the cliffside.
Yeah.
So you guys have made a decent way down. You see
Suiko.
Suiko turning around and fleeing back up the cliff.
Suiko can't do this.
What?
That's crazy. We are...
Matafusa looks back and says, "Hey, your friend's not with you."
Yeah.
We saw that.
Izuto, I don't know if we should take this with one less person. Listen, I at this point I was ready to do it, but we cannot do this with two of us. I'm sorry. I assumed I was ready. I'm sorry. I was ready. Izuto.
I swear.
Stop moving, please.
Yes. Where would you like us to stop? If you want to ping.
That's fine. The mist resumes.
Yeah, I figured this would.
Would you guys like to ascend the cliff?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so. Aranari returns to the top of the top of the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, he was in front of us, wasn't he?
Yep.
Alright, I guess we just keep walking. Which, we're out of the mist now, right? Because it's not till, like, this bottom area.
You guys are back up on the cliff.
I guess we will follow Suiko back to the temple, assuming that's where she went.
Can I wave to Aranari and give him like a... Give us a sec?
Okay.
Let's go back to the temple.
All right.
That was so
Matafusa
anticlimactic.
will stay here to keep an eye on the old man.
Okay.
You guys head back to the temple. I don't know if anyone has any words for Suiko or not. But,
Are we back at the temple now?
Yeah.
Okay. I do at this point walk up to Suiko, and I'm like, look, I understand you were worried and afraid, but you cannot just leave the group like that. We were probably a minute away from being surrounded by mist, a man down, and just getting shredded, having an entire less person.
Too busy hyperventilating.
Continue have the Taijutsu specialist.
I look at
go
Izuto.
down in the temple.
No, yeah, I can. Okay, I kind of run after you. And I grab your shoulder and I'm like, look, bro, I guess we're not getting much out of that. Fuck it, because I'm kind of annoyed because I was kind of trying to pump myself up and adrenaline flowing, to the extent of I was kind of ready to take her on, or at least try. Because I had somewhat of a plan, but I look at you, so I'm like, hey, we'll just full send this shit, I guess, because we need something, and this is what we're doing now.
Listen, I'm proud of you for coming down with me. That's all I'll have to say. And then I proceed to go back.
I want to go to that first thing.
Yeah, I guess to the first side.
Yeah.
So real quick, it's midnight for you guys right now.
Yes.
Would people be would you want to continue maybe about 30 minutes? It's up to you guys, or we can stop here.
I
understand.
am if Suiko's okay, because I think she will be somewhat not doing a whole lot at this part unless she like chooses to do something. So I think it's mostly up to her. I'm sure Kevin would.
Well, we can do 30 more minutes. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Bet.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you guys return to the second idol. I'll delete some of the quotes here.
Or clones. Yeah, I will go ahead and walk down with Izuto, and I'm like, all right, I'll just fucking do it. And I go ahead and on the spike, I try
Does
to.
anything? Could I examine the bones? Like, could I
Or if you wanna
make
do
out
that,
what type of
that's fine.
bones they are?
Yeah, they're human bones.
Okay.
That's
Can you put your thing to make sure this doesn't move, and so I can just like prick my finger on it, because I don't want to stick my hand out and it get ripped off.
Sure.
I will take your hand from you, Arata, one of these days.
Not if I do it first.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I activate it and then do the little spring thing, and I'll just take the chakra off it.
All right, I go ahead and like prick my finger on like one of the little spikes to like get a little bit of blood on it.
Okay.
And then I walk over and try to touch the idol.
Sure. You can add a golden
it
idol
is.
dragon to your
There it is.
inventory.
All right, well, I guess this is our lives now. My adrenaline is like pumping, I think, from being ready to like nearly die in that fight. So I'm kind of just like ready for something, I guess.
It's a high tension period here for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just powering through this temple, by the
Golden
way.
idol. What
Any
is
caution of tripwires and pressure plates is out of my mind.
okay? What is this one called? The golden idol.
It's a dragon.
Dragon. All right, and then I will just walk to the idol, the other one, and just try to grab it.
You grab it.
Okay, golden idol person.
You guys want to proceed down to the last floor. You explored this floor, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we did. We'll go ahead and go to that last floor.
All right.
Hey, see, you know what? It wasn't in vain.
So whole nothing burger is what we got from the first temple.
Okay.
All right. So I see two directions.
I do. One is very blockaded.
Look at that. I actually did the doors on this one.
Is this a door here to the left?
Yeah. There's one on the left, one on the right, one down here,
Oh,
and then
I
there's
see that
rubble
right there.
blocking the passage here.
Okay. And okay, that's a door. So I guess I'll walk over and kind of like squeak this door open.
Okay.
Did
There.
Izuto shove me in? A very gross stack of human items.
A voice comes from the tangle of humanoid limbs. It says, "Blessings here, shed last tear."
Do I need to cry? Okay. Do you do that? Do you want to go to the other doors first, or keep going through here? What are you thinking?
Yeah, let's go. Let's peek on.
Check
this,
other doors.
This other door. Let's just peek doors, and then we'll take the one of.
Okay, I
I'll
agree.
Take the risk of this one first. And
Oh, guess we're not getting to that, eh? Well, Mr. Earthboy, maybe.
yeah, I guess I could, but
We'll save the chakra for now. Peek through this bad boy. That door's open.
emphasis on the peek. It's meant to be.
So it is.
Full of acid. That's
Okay, yeah. So does this look like corrosive acid down here?
To be clear, where you and Than are at, you'd have to be a step back. There's a pit here, where the floor is given out.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I kind of skirt across, and I'm like, I'm gonna go through this door over here.
Yes, we skirt together.
We
That's where the
skirt.
rubble is.
So I guess I'll peek this door.
Okay.
Shkabloop. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, Than. Not like this. So kind of walk forward, trying to avoid cobwebs. Oh, there she blows. There she blows, baby. I keep walking. Do I see anything around this golden idol, like trap wise?
There's a bunch of spiders and little spider webs and spider nests.
Hate that.
Pretty spiders.
um, are you going to touch said thing?
Well, I'm just gonna see what it says to me.
Or yeah, that's what. Yeah, try to touch, I suppose.
Sure. So as you reach out to touch it, a voice speaks in your head. Taste fang, past hang.
All right, so it said taste fang, past hang.
Do you want me to hit it with a fang over fang?
Yeah.
As you're looking there, a large spider creeps out from one of the nests and just sort of goes up to the idol and just sort of waits there.
Dude.
I go behind him and push him.
Very, very gently. No, I'm not aggressively.
Yeah, not trying to. I turn around. I'm like, do I really have to do this?
You're already 2 in. Come on.
You're right. And I walk up and I stick my hand out. I don't know if there's anything that can help me here, but since I'm very proficient in poisons, because I have a fear that I'm going to get poisoned right now, can I like prep my body for that? like a con check or something?
Medicine kit, which I imagine probably does have some anti-venom sort of things to it. You can go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay. Sheesh!
Oh my god, you actually are good at those.
Yeah.
My medicine checks are nuts.
You identify the poison of this spider that's before you, and you prepare the antidote and just drink it right before you get bit.
Sweet, awesome. In that case, I walk up and I stick my hand out, and I'm like, fucking send it, brother.
Yeah, so it does bite you and then retreats back into its nest.
Okay, and then I guess I'll
grab the statue.
Go ahead and grab it.
This one is a golden idol, and it's basically just a U shape. Like, literally, like...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like the thought of spiders training over generations. Not someone
to get a poison.
But them training themselves. No,
to do this moment. Oh.
To just like go up and next to the idol, and it's like my great grandfather told me that like in 50 years someone will come.
Oh, that's so funny. And he was ready for his poison to kill, and I just crafted this perfect antidote like on the spot.
He heard us, and he's like, he's heard us, and he's like, there's a consequence to this. Like you need to poison them, and he's like, during my generation it will come, and then for him to just get fucked on.
I'm just saying, Arata knows his poisons, and that's what matters. All right. I guess we're peeking this guy.
Yeah, peek
it. So seeing a little closer to this poison, do I notice that this is any poison I recognize?
You can make a nature check.
Oh, interesting. I think this might be the first nature check I have made. +1. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks like poison.
All right, cool. As long as we're all on the same page.
Is this mimicking the green like thing that I saw in the earlier floors, or is it visibly different?
No, that was just like nasty water. This is obviously a acidic substance.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to this ledge and see. Yeah, it does go over there. Okay. Do we want to explore that way, Big Poppy Chulo?
I don't see I guess we can go back in here.
Go
Was
there.
there any door we missed?
There was one to the left in there.
To the left, right? Let's go this way. Let's go this way.
Like,
Peek.
That's not precarious.
It seems very not precarious, actually.
Is this anything of note?
It's another pit with 2 bones in it.
Oh, okay. I want to grab one of the heavier rocks I see and kind of like roll it across these wooden planks.
Okay. As you do, the wooden planks fall through.
All right. All right. Glad we did that. What? I mean, I would assume a ninja can make like a 10-foot jump, right?
You would think so.
So easy to. Oh, well, do you want to waste chakra on a wing thing here?
I don't mind.
Okay.
I will just slide over it.
I was like, listen, as much as I love my jumping ability,
I grow out these majestic iron wings, and give one swell swoop and go. Woof.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me know what you
I'll
find.
Go ahead. Can I pick up Than and do it? That way
Sure.
he has to make one less check.
There we go. All right, you check to see if I need to be there.
Yeah, here. Can I hover here, and if he falls, I can kind of swing him.
Well, here, just go through the door and see if I even need to go over there.
You can make a 10-foot jump. It's
Okay, thank God. I was like, I don't want to risk rolling because I've been rolling too damn well. I've been rolling too damn well for this to go well.
I peek.
Is this a door? I presume.
Yep.
Okay, need to use
There
my-
are.
What are these things? Yeah.
They appear to be broken down traps, needle throwers. They're supposed to move around and throw needles, but they are long out of use.
Okay. Do you want to peek that door? I'll peek this one. Shkabloop. We're really just throwing caution to the wind.
It turns to the right.
Mine turns to the left. So here we are. Is this constantly actually pouring water, or is that just like?
Yeah,
Is
there's a
it-
steady trickle.
Okay.
Can I examine this?
Yeah, I would like to do so as well.
Sure.
Being a little poison boy.
It appears to be poison. Definitely.
Oh, that's all we get.
You already rolled a 4 for this.
Oh,
so-
I did. Can I drop a rock in it, like a little pebble?
Sure.
Oh, well, I guess it would be burning through the floor, but I guess I do it anyway. Does it do anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't touch that. Can we skirt past it, like here on the edge? Oh, wait, didn't we already see this area, though? I don't think there's going to be anything over here.
Yeah, no. You cannot, without, I mean, you could, like, walk along the wall, would be a little sketch.
Can we push the door open, at least?
Sure.
Wings. Can I just hover?
That's true, yeah, Easy can just fly over it if he wants.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you let me know if there's anything. Oh, there's another door. Son of a bitch.
I will just. I will hover. Continue to hover. I peek. Let me know, by the way, if I get to a door where I'm not supposed to be going through.
You're good.
Okay.
I'm just vibing over here, just waiting.
Anything to note here?
A fountain that is no longer. It is still water is trickling in, but it's fairly dirty.
Ew, yucky.
I am horrible at seeing where doors are. Are there any doors?
It's top
in there?
right. Top right.
There are no doors.
Oh.
There are no doors? Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not a door. I lied.
There was rubble here, however, and you get the sense that there's something past it.
Can I use my earthen?
Yeah, with your wings, I think you can definitely move the rubble aside.
Okay. I was like, they form into, for flavor text, they form into arms and you move them.
Oh, does that go down?
Okay. I guess I go down.
Okay.
I'm just like twiddling my thumbs, waiting for Easy Toe.
Yeah, I go down to the last step. I don't really want to. ¿Dónde estoy? There we go. All right.
There are large doors on the north side here.
I give them a soft budge. Are they easy moving doors?
They budge a little bit, but no, they're pretty heavy. I mean,
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead. And that's the only doors here.
correct.
Okay. I go ahead and come back up and.
Oh, I guess I can't. Never mind. Never mind. This can only go well. Hey, buddy. So how was it?
They have big doors.
Of course it is.
But I didn't see another idol. But I'm sure there's one through the doors.
Do we want to go check on that ledge over there real quick and then go to the next floor?
Yeah.
Or just go next? Okay.
No, yeah, we should probably.
Can you bring us back there, Hudson? Because it's kind of hard with everything dark. I would assume we would know our way back, but okay, yes, thank you. Where did I go? I don't see.
Did I just kill Rada?
I think
you did.
Rada just died.
Holy. Do you have your character sheet ready?
Let me start.
Bottom right. Found him.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't know how it moved you there.
I no idea. All right, we made it. Boy, we made it.
So yeah, this is the last room that you guys did not explore on this floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay, gross collection of claws.
Gross collection of claws. What do they say?
They say, born strength ends, blood god lends.
Okay, Rada, this is starting to sound a lot like my situation.
I know. I can always make the decision at the end of it, because you kind of did get a final say to, like, say no. So, we can continue through, and then if it gets to that point, I can be like, no, Smile, I just wanted to collect your golden idols.
And sell them for profit.
Treasure hunter. That's the extent. This is the rubble that you.
The other side we saw. All right. So
this floor. No.
I go ahead and make a
little bridge. A little bridge right here.
Yeah, I make a little awkward moment.
Oh, did you get rid of that Jutsu? Sheesh. It is a if I'm allowed to step on this ledge, it's only a 15-foot jump, and I have decent acrobatics.
Okay.
So
yeah, between you guys, you can get across a 15-foot gap. It's fine.
okay. Just making sure, Hudson. Just making sure, Hudson. We're trying to cover our bases here.
You can roll for it if you want.
I'd rather not.
You guys get to the stairs.
Okay. On this door, are there any is there any markings or anything, or is it just a blank door?
Oh yeah, no. There's a big engraving on the top, Chikami.
Oh, okay. Sorry if you said that. Okay, so we open this bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and open it.
All right.
Ah.
Oh, the giant sensor bar. Jesus Christ.
It is a little intimidating. Well, isn't this convenient? I think I know what to do with these idols. Do they say anything to us when we approach?
Yes. Blood to taste that shan't waste. Blood shared, souls paired. God dawn, fear gone. Ring broken, oath spoken. Additionally, there is another statue that's just waiting on the pedestal up there of a demonic-looking figure. It's in a seated position. It has this long, elongated skull. Actually, here we can just put him on the map real quick. Just a little guy.
Ooh.
That's what exactly?
That's the
Is,
statue.
the image of this statue up here.
And that's the only statue that's there?
Yeah, it is a golden idol of this guy.
So, can I try to touch this statue?
Your hand goes through him.
Does it say anything?
No.
Okay.
There are 3 other pedestals.
Do they have symbols on them?
Nope.
I would be very careful with
Yeah.
them first.
If we're doing them in the order we got them, it would be dragon, person, you.
Yeah.
It's
Dragon
weird.
is the coolest though. So the little chest thing was open. That was between you and human.
Was there anything on that floor?
No, because the thing was empty, wasn't it?
What was the U we got on the 4th one? Yeah, it's got to be the order of floors, right? Like that would be because the 3rd one was the floor that didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah. I think nothing happens if we put them wrong. That's honestly my theory.
I think you. Yeah.
All right, I go ahead. So we really haven't taken that long on this, assumingly. So I'm still somewhat adrenalized, at least to some small extent. Go ahead and put the dragon here on the left. I put the person here. and I step over, and I say, "Well, here's to hoping for the best, huh?"
It's not that bad. It just smell funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray that this doesn't immediately curse me. And I try to kind of like somewhat drop this one instead of place it, and I sprint back as quick as possible after placing the U on this.
Okay. As you do, all four of the idols glow for a moment, and you feel this like crackling, popping sensation as a nearby jutsu has been dispelled.
A nearby
Also,
jutsu
you can make a perception check if you want.
Everyone? Or just one?
Well, yeah, you can too, Izuto. Actually, this would be a ninjutsu check for you, Izuto.
Hoggers, and we're requiring earth and or.
Am I hearing this happen or no?
This is more of a. Actually, yeah, you might be able to hear it as well.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Chief.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, so a barrier ninjutsu was just taken down by that effort there. Specifically, there was a barrier to the south that you are now able to move into a new area. The wall on the south end here, it is, it like shimmers slightly as though it's an illusion.
All right, are we all okay? Shit, I gotta zoom out. Oh, fuck off.
Standing at the edge there, he looks up in shock, and he says, "How the hell? Leave me here?" And he gets into a combat stance.
No.
What friction shatter? What friction shatter?
He waits for a moment. He says, "Whatever you think you're gonna find here, there's nothing but pain and death."
Hey, listen, we're not really trying to find anything in particular. More just curious adventurers. What's going on? Smooth.
Got it. Nice.
He just like goggles at you like are you even? He's like half. He might be hallucinating this right now. He says, "Just turn around, go back where you came from, and pray the Mizukage never finds out that you were here."
The Mizukage is missing.
What's up with the ice thing behind you?
He says, "Leave, don't come back."
Okay, just out of curiosity, has anyone ever gotten power from this place?
He looks at you like you're a literal like baby.
That's valid.
There's plenty of power here. I knew that you came for something.
No. Let's be clear. I don't want the power. We might be fighting someone that has this power, and so we were trying to figure out what's going on.
At that, he says, "Arinari?"
Correct.
Yeah. So you're tight with him.
He shakes his head. He says, "I made the mistake once of letting my loneliness take over. Never again. That poor boy. I hope he's dead now. That's the only solace I can offer him."
He's not. In fact, he's causing quite a bit of ruckus on this island.
Yeah,
specifically.
he's killing a lot of people, actually. Do you wish him dead?
He would want to be dead by this point.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't seem like he wanted to be dead, exactly.
He has a very creepy, eerie happiness and enjoyment in him causing pain at this point. I'm feeling a little more
The
comfortable.
beast has taken over him. There's nothing left there.
Right. So do you know how to fight this beast?
He snorts and says, you say he's on the island here now?"
Yes.
Yeah, he's over by the lighthouse. I'll just tell you straight up.
"Well, I can think of two options.
Uh-huh.
One of you completes the ritual and becomes like Arinari,
Mm-hmm.
an equal opposing force. Or he points back at the pillar of ice. He says, "You destroy that thing, but I'll warn you, I've been trying for literally decades and nothing has even scratched it."
I see.
Okay, so
I think
go
I
ahead,
have
go
a
ahead.
solution towards that. Yeah, we can do one of those.
Whoa! I turn to look at Izuto. Which one are you thinking exactly?
The latter.
Okay, thank God. I have just like relief over me. I was very
I
worried
can
there
only
for a
be
little
cursed
bit.
once, so I don't think the the blood gods would appreciate my blood.
Does he react to that, by the way?
What
Out of
are you
curiosity?
doing here? Why? You're here to kill Arinari. You can't. It's impossible.
Why do you say that?
Because he has the blood god over him. The blood god can't die. He can't die.
Oh, so like the the blood god is literally unkillable.
He nods. He says, "It can be sealed away, trapped." He points at the blood around him. He says, "This blood, it keeps his main body here."
Right. So what does undoing the ice get us?
By the way, Arata, all of this blood, as far as you can tell, is water dragon blood.
So I could take a dive.
You could.
I'm not gonna, but you know, it's an option.
Sorry, what was your question?
Just get back in.
No, he's the roll initiative if you're moving over there.
No. My question was,
What
does
happens if we
undoing
break
the
it?
ice get us? Something like that.
It says, "I can't be sure, but I think whatever's in there, I think it's one of the old sages."
Right.
So are you okay with us at least trying to break it? And with that, what have you tried?
He says, "I've tried every jutsu at my disposal, which is a fair amount of taijutsu, genjutsu, and water release techniques. I've tried minor fire release techniques. I've tried very basic lightning release techniques. I don't have any earth at my disposal, but I can't imagine it to be any different. Or wind."
I
I
see.
think. All right. So are you okay with us walking over there and at least trying to seeing if we can take a crack at it? Pun
No.
intended.
If I let you over there, you'll be close to the water, or the blood rather. I won't be able to stop you from completing the ritual.
The hell do you
Okay.
mean? First off, what do you
All right.
mean completing the ritual? Like us becoming blood god power? Is that what you're?
He nods.
What if you stay right next to us and you can stop us if we're trying to do that?
Don't know how strong you are.
I will. It will be only me, and you can hold my arms or some part of me while I just look at it.
I will back all the way up to the wall if that is what you would prefer.
He nods and says, "I smell blood on that one." He gestures to Arata, "but not on you.
Whoa.
You can move over. I don't care what you do." This Arata fellow, though, he doesn't take one step forward.
Oh. I back up multiple steps, understanding.
Yeah, I examine it and see if it's like the same as the dragons.
To the best of your knowledge, this does appear to be dragon, water dragon ice.
My God,
There she blows.
there she goes.
Did we learn how to break it?
I take a dive.
Go for curse mark round 2.
Dude, I mean, there's only so many gods you can give your afterlife to, right?
You would think so.
There's only so much cancer one person can get.
The old man looks at you. He says, "Well."
I think it's doable.
He scoffs and says, "All right, you're welcome to try."
How much do you want to bet that we can do it?
Shut the fuck up.
I have
This
nothing
man
to
looks
bet
like he
with,
got
friend.
money.
What did you say?
I have nothing to bet with, friend.
Fair enough. Just suggest.
He
Dude.
shakes his head. He says, "Humor was drained out of me a long time ago."
Ugh, so gloomy. Are you cursed as well by any chance, or just a protector?
He says, "Oh no, if I could leave this place, I would."
Ah, I see. Well, from one cursed person to another. Fun to meet you guys. I'm now seeing that there are more cursed people than not these days.
All right. I look at Izuto, kind of watching him examine the crystal earlier. I'm like, is that the type of crystal I think it? Okay. Are we gonna have to go convince Suiko to come down here?
One way or another, yes.
All right. We make our way back up.
Okay. So well, you guys don't have to literally go there. What would you like to say to Suiko?
First of all, how's my dragon feeling?
I can tell you that.
It is somewhat relieved that
Okay.
it got out of that situation at the bridge. Now it's sort of lost in memories again. This place is just, yeah, it frightens him, but it also kind of intrigues him.
As
Okay,
we're walking
so
up, okay.
I can't talk to him right now though. He's too distant.
No, he's emotionally unstable right now.
I think
Same.
with the okay. Me and the dragon, same. I think with the time that passed, Suiko would probably calm down and like at least meet them halfway or something. How would the dragon react to that?
As you proceed further and further down into the temple, the dragon, it remembers more and more, and you get bits and pieces of the memory as well, just through your link with him. There's a sense of just like this large creature, and then this smaller creature appearing before it, looking up at the large creature. The creature, it says words. It says sacrifice. It pushes the smaller creature away, and the smaller creature, it just starts to run, leaving its parent behind.
Maybe. Okay.
It wants to know, though. It wants to know what happened. Is its parent truly dead?
Okay. With that, then I guess Suiko would probably keep going then, if she's not overwhelmed by negative emotions.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't say it's negative emotions necessarily. It's just this more intense desire to know.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would push Suiko forward.
Okay. You meet up with Arata and Izuto. Would you like to just continue heading down?
What, they meet me halfway or something?
Yeah.
Do they have anything to say to me?
Yeah. As I was going up, I was gonna ask Izuto if he wants to take front lead on the talking, or if he wants me to do it.
Talking to her?
Yeah.
You've always been more political than I have, Arata.
All right.
You're...
Cool. That's
like
that was my thought, but you discovered the crystal and everything, so.
Then sneaks on.
Okay.
And Electric Boogaloos gets cursed again.
So as we find her, I see her and I'm like, look, basically, we have found a possible way to stop Arinari, which would solve half of our problem right now. But I'm going to warn you, it would require going into a room with a lot of water dragon blood, like a whole lake/pool full of it. And basically, we need you to release a crystal that might have a old sage in it that can help us.
Okay.
Which you do hold that power without the dragon, but I know you don't want to do much unwilling against the dragon, so that's gonna have to be a you call.
Just starts walking forward.
All right, valid.
Not much of a mentality talk right now, but she'll keep moving forward.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we trudge our way back down.
You guys trudge your way back down. Suiko with you. Suiko, you follow them through the illusory door.
A quick question, real quick. Does it matter that my blood is wind dragon blood? Like, does he acknowledge that it's a different dragon blood? Because the stuff I have right now is wind dragon blood.
Who's acknowledging it?
Old man Kappa made a comment where he was like he has blood, or he
You have
smells
no
the blood.
idea what he was referring to.
Oh, okay.
Suiko, as you enter this place,
Concerning.
you remember, along with the water dragon, it came back down. It didn't leave its parent alone. It saw its corpse at the edge of the pool, bleeding into it, using jutsu to increase the amount of blood in its body so that it could keep bleeding, over and over until whatever was in the water there, whatever was being covered by the blood, was completely covered. Your water dragon is horrified right now, and very, very sad, grief-stricken at the knowledge of its parents' death.
So I'm taking notes.
While this is happening, I look at Izuto and I'm like, do you see those little pathways off to the side?
Yeah, I've been looking at those.
You,
Okay.
Suiko, having the water dragon healing ice ability, you feel this like tangible connection to this pillar down here. It wasn't created by you. It wasn't created by your water dragon sealed within you. But you are sure, if you want to, you can dispel it at any time.
Okay. I don't think Suiko would say anything at this point. She kind of glances at the old man, just seeing like, "Are you going to let me pass?"
He's like frowning at you. He says, "What's inside you? It's what that thing feels like." And he points back at the water crystal. What is it?
A water dragon. Are you
I
going to let
always
me or not?
Something. He
There's
says,
what?
"You're going to let that thing out, the sage inside there?"
I think so.
Go ahead then, and we'll see what happens next.
I guess we will, huh? Words of wisdom.
Wow, look at this beautiful pattern in front of me.
Shit, sorry. I meant to put Hajime Mother's.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything because I knew that you thought it was hidden. It was great.
Such beautiful.
I like when Hudson sees it. I don't like when y'all see it.
This thing should be distracted, but it's not fun. All right. What would you like to do, Suiko?
All right. Release it. I would like to. Oh,
An old man tumbles to the ground as the water ice dissipates.
I'm sorry to be like, it's just oxygen.
You
It was-
immediately feel this incredible, intense pressure of
Ooh.
chakra emanating from this guy. Far more intense than even the dragons or the Kage that you've seen thus far. He tumbles to the ground completely unconscious. Old Man Kappa turns around, feeling this presence. It would be impossible for anyone to miss, even like a normal Genin. And he says, "Nope, nope, that's too strong. That's too much. If that thing gets out, it could cause the end of my village." And he starts stepping towards it.
I mean, I can just seal him up in ice again if he's a dickhead. I mean,
He looks over at you and he says, "Can you?"
yes. Did you not just see me unseal him?
He's unconscious now. If he wakes up, what if he can stop you?
See what you're saying. Came all this way just for you to not give me answers. You've been here for how long and you don't want answers from this guy?
It's not a matter of what I want. If this man is discovered, if he's hostile to the Mist Village, or even if he's friendly, the nations will come down on him like a pack of vultures. His knowledge would be too valuable, his power too much for them to ignore.
Sure, he's powerful enough to keep himself hidden. Don't take my answers away from me like this.
Old Man Kappa drops into a combat stance, and that is where we will pick up the session next time.